milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they are like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
A toast to the end of 2023, everyone. Whew. Waiting for that all day. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the big reflection live stream of 2023. My co-host is currently not on camera right now.
Well, where's the screen? I can't even see.
Right there, they can see you now. But, I apologize for earlier. I know the stream was set for 8:30, but we had some complications come up. For one thing, my family missed our trash day yesterday, so my dad and I had to take a whole bunch of garbage to his work to dump it in the dumpster, and it was it was fun. But we're here now. Everything is set up, ready to go. So this is going to be fun. Very fun stream. Aren't you excited? She's so into it tonight, guys. She's so into it. All right, let's take a look at the chat. We have quite a few people here. A lot of people here that were here at 8:30. And we're like, hey, when's the stream starting? Sorry, I couldn't get to my computer to delay it early enough. How's the video look on your all's end? Is it a bit jittery? It looks...
Dark.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be dark, but is it jittery? Because it doesn't look very smooth in the preview right now.
Come here, Leia. Come here, Leia.
I didn't bring any of my my lights with me, and I probably should have, but that's unfortunate. I didn't bring my external mouse either, so I'm controlling my computer with my foot. We're going to see how this goes. We've got, are you watching your crime documentary while we're streaming?
No.
I'm going to take your damn iPad
No,
from
you're
you.
not.
Yes,
I'll
I
get
am.
violent, and I don't care if it's on stream or not.
But we're going to get Jake Martin telling us not to fight.
I wish he would. I have nothing on tonight. Anyway.
We got Jack, Soda Pro, Katie, Austin's here, Topher, Jay Game Guy, Evan Gaines, Gum Robber. Pretty much all the regulars are here. Green Day fan, movie and game lover. Good to see everyone. Have some new people, Fiery and Caden Soder. I have not seen you two here before. Good to see you, good to see you. Or maybe I haven't, I just forgot. I do that sometimes. Diago is here. All right. I think we got it all caught up. We have 21 people watching right now, which is pretty awesome.
How many people?
21.
I thought you said 200. I was like...
No, we're not fortunate enough to have 200 people watching.
Get on TikTok, you will.
Well, then that wouldn't be as fun. You wouldn't be able to read all the chats.
You can read chats on TikTok.
Yeah, but when there's 200 people watching and they're coming at you every 2 seconds, like...
I mean, I guess it goes by fast.
It's kind of hard.
Leia, I wish you come over here.
Yeah, come here. Come on the stream.
Come here.
Come on the stream.
Oh, pretty girl.
She's like behind me right now.
Come here,
on the
precious.
stream. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Does she have a squeaky toy down here? Oh.
You want your Betty go? You want it?
Oh.
Go get it.
Come
Go
here.
get it.
Come
Go
here.
get it.
Here, sis.
Here you go.
Okay.
And then this little boy needs to
Noodle
make his live stream appearance.
Noodle man.
Noodle boy. There he is. Say hi. You can barely see him. He looks like a black blob on the screen. Yeah, hi, baby. How was your year? So it is pretty good. Right up until I was really bad. A few days ago. Does Mom want to tell the audience what you did to Hank's tank? Mom? Does Mom want to tell the audience what this baby did to Hank's tank?
Listen. It was like 6:30 because Hank's light.
Hank-
Sorry.
Hank is our bearded dragon, by the way, in case any of you guys don't know.
Hank's light turns on automatically at 6:30 in the morning, and it's right beside my bed. And anyway, Leia was on my bed. She started crying, and she wanted out to go to my mom's bed. So I was like, okay. I let her out, and then I leave my door cracked so Lando doesn't scream at my door. So I go lay back down, and I fall asleep, and I wake up to this like crashing. He was sitting on top of Hank's terrarium and like fell through it, and it broke. So we had to like rig it and make it so Hank couldn't escape. And at that time, I just ordered a new tank, 40 gallon actually, and had to go get it around 10 a.m. So that's basically how that went.
Which he will need a 40 gallon when he gets bigger. Right.
I can't hear you, sorry. Can I pause this? What did you say something?
I said, which he will need a 40 gallon when he gets bigger. Like,
Yes. Fact. We've gone over this.
well, I was trying to get you to be engaged.
Well, I'll be engaged when my thing's over.
I'll be engaged when my hour-long crime documentary is over.
Okay, I've seen an hour and 10 minutes of it, and there's only an hour and 47 minutes.
You're not watching that the whole stream.
Oh, so we're only streaming for 37 minutes? Exactly.
She's the worst.
Okay.
Oh, that you heard. Anyway, so yeah, Lando broke Hank's house, so he got a bigger house. Now he has like he has his original tree that I got him. He's got this like rock thing that he can hide in. He has a bridge. He has another tree. It's kind of a cool setup for a little bearded dragon. Oh, he's kind of been a butthole the last few days because he's been shedding, and they get really moody when they shed. So last night I tried to pet him, and he opened his mouth like this. He went. He doesn't have any teeth, so it's adorable. But let's get back to the chat here. Fire says, "Wow, it's a dog." Yep, we do have a dog. Thanks for telling me. What are you doing down there?
He's rolling. Well,
He was rolling. Now he's smelling the floor.
there he goes. Hey, Leia, come here. What are you getting into?
Cat turds. Ooh, I just exposed her on the stream.
Well, can you go get her?
Are you gonna host with your crime documentary that you're watching?
Hold on, if my... Okay, no, my iPad didn't die.
Leia.
You can shut that door if you want.
Sorry, baby, no bathroom for you. No, Leia, let's go upstairs. Come on, let's go upstairs. Stay down here with your mom and your dad.
Oh, don't be scared.
No, don't be scared. You just stay down here.
It's okay.
I said, sorry, baby, no bathroom for you.
Now I'm afraid he's gonna have to go potty.
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll just
Did you shut it all the way?
no. He'll just scream.
I hope he does.
So all of them can hear his little baby voice. It's adorable.
I just don't want him to like potty on himself.
Well, that too. Last night we were watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and he jumped up on the bed and said,
It was so funny.
because he wanted to suckle on the blanket. All right. Let's see. Back to the chat. What do you think is the worst Pixar movie? Haven't seen all of them, so it's hard to say. The default answer, I think, for a lot of people would be Cars 2, but I like Cars 2. At least as a guilty pleasure. I think my least favorite would probably be Brave.
Stop! I love that movie.
There was a point where, when I was in middle school, we had a friend of ours' dad would take all of us kids in the neighborhood to school, and they had a DVD player in their car, and for like 6 months all we did was watch the first like 30 minutes of Brave, and I wanted to kill myself. So I have some not great memories with that movie, and I haven't seen it in full in a long time. I don't remember liking it very much.
What was that, middle school? Or...
Yeah, middle school.
I had it on DVD and I would watch it like every day. You know how I do with movies. I just watch the same thing like on repeat.
She's watched Home Alone 5 times in the last like week.
Yeah, it just like...
She gets comfort movies like Emperor's New Groove, Home Alone.
And I just rewatch it like every chance I get, like when I eat and stuff.
It's like, I didn't mind it. I mean, obviously there's effort put into it. It just, I don't know. It's not my favorite. I haven't seen The Good Dinosaur, though, and people say that one's not very good. Incredibles 2 was meh. But as far as like their recent output, you know, people have said like, oh, Soul and Luca are the worst Pixar. No, Soul was great. Luca was good. Turning Red was good. Elemental was alright. Like, they really haven't made a terrible, terrible movie. Even Cars 2, for as much as people don't like that movie, it has a lot of artistic merit to it. The score slaps for that movie. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm drinking, it is a Bold Rock pineapple hard cider. And it is so good. Love me some pineapple beer. Let's see. Gotta ask, don't remember if you said why in the HMR, why didn't you just watch Thomas' episode on snow days? Because it wouldn't be fair for me to say don't buy this release if I hadn't watched the whole thing. And I did kind of explain it in the HMR. I guess I could have explained it better, but I didn't think that would be fair for me to just watch Thomas' Tricky Tree and then say like, nope, this release sucks, don't buy it. Like, I'd have to watch everything on it. So I did, and it turns out it wasn't worth it. Oh. The Good Dinosaur sucks. Don't put yourself through that misery. Damn, Austin. Okay. The Good Dinosaur is just a ripoff of The Land Before Time. Okay, I haven't seen Land Before Time, but didn't they make like 14 sequels to that? What about Lightyear? I still haven't seen it. Heard it's not that good. See, that's how forgettable Lightyear is. I forgot that was a Pixar movie. I didn't care for it much at all. Haven't seen it since theaters. I own it, and I'll probably watch it again one day, but I don't remember liking it very much. It was just boring, bland, blech. And not bringing Tim Allen back to voice that character that he made famous still doesn't sit very well. Still doesn't sit very well with me. They're like, ooh, let's bring in Chris Evans because he's more marketable than Tim Allen for some reason. Just dumb. You've seen the trailer and the pilot for the upcoming adult Amazon Prime series Has Been Hotel. I have not seen any trailer for that. I didn't even know that was a thing. But adult animation is something that I like, so I might check that out. Soto Pro, thanks for telling me. I hate The Land Before Time. What do you don't like? Yeah. What don't you like about it, Jack? Again, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what's good or bad about it. I just know they milked that thing to death. It was like they made like 14 sequels to it, and then they finally laid it to rest. I got all of the Clone Wars seasons on Blu-ray, even season 5, the US version. You know something about that, Gum Robber? I found season 5 of the Clone Wars on Blu-ray, the US version, for $10 at a game exchange like 4 days ago. I would have bought it if I didn't already own it on Blu-ray from the UK. I was like, I don't really need to go through the effort of trying to sell the UK version on eBay. Like, I'll stick with that. But it was cool to find. It didn't have the slipcover, though. But it was cool to see. Have you seen the movie Cocaine Bear? Yes, I have. We'll be talking about that later on in the stream. Do you guys like Jerry Bruckheimer? Yeah, his movies were good. Didn't he produce The Rock, I think? He also produced Con Air, which I just watched last night for the first time, which is amazing. Put the money back in the box. I saw Rocky Friday and Top Gun Thursday for the first time. So what do you think of them? I like the first Rocky, and the first Top Gun has zero substance, but it is fun. Very fun. What is your favorite Thomas and Friends movie? Soder's Legend of the Lost Treasure. The original Land Before Time and the first 5 sequels are good. The latter films range from good to bad, and the TV show is very mid. The fact that you have to say the first 5 sequels are good tells me everything I need to know about that franchise. I just think that's hilarious. Oh, the first 5 sequels are good, but the rest of it's garbage. Like, I just think it's funny. Okay, they were both good. Nice to hear, Movie Fan 100. I like The Land Before Time, The Wisdom of Friends, which is the 13th Land Before Time, is my least favorite. See, I wasn't that far off. They did make like 14 sequels to that. 13 Land Before Time. That's... wow. We couldn't get a second season of Firefly, but they gave us 14 Land Before Time sequels. What are your thoughts on the Japanese dub of Thomas? I've never heard it. I don't understand the language, so I don't feel there's any value whatsoever for it, for me at least. Obviously there's value for it for people who speak Japanese and for the Japanese population. I just don't find any value in it for me. So, okay, this comment might get me banned on YouTube here. I don't know how they didn't flag this, but Evan Gaines says, I'd rather watch, I'm going to say Korn, with the Taliban than watch the Barbie movie with some life skills losers. Obviously, you haven't seen the Barbie movie because it's not this giant woke piece of garbage that people say it is. It was fun. It was fun. Have you seen Uncle Buck? No. Is that the one with John Candy? Or is that different? I have not seen that. Am I thinking of Tommy Boy? I don't know. Actually, they made 14. The 14th one is called Journey of the Brave. I love that we're learning so much about the Land Before Time lore here, people. I love that. Haven't seen the Barbie movie. You should. It's fun. I recommend it. Do you like the Simpsons movie? I have never seen the Simpsons movie. I've seen the first 6 seasons of the Simpsons. I'll probably watch the Simpsons movie one day. Yes, it has John Candy. Okay, so I was right. No, I haven't seen Uncle Buck. But I probably should. Screw the Barbie movie because it's for girls. That's a very elementary school-esque opinion. It's actually not, but... well, it's for both, but I don't even think I should dignify that with a response. Japanese dub is interesting because they have a full voice cast from the beginning. I think Thomas is voiced by a female in that. Yeah, they would get female voice actors to voice like younger males. Like Timmy Turner's been voiced by a woman for forever. The girl who played Junior Asparagus too was the wife of the creator of VeggieTales, Lisa Fischer. So, fun fact for you. Have you seen Family Guy? Yeah, The occasional episode here or there has never been one of my favorites. Have you seen How I Met Your Mother? I've never seen an episode of it. I know my friend Percy number 6 likes it. I think he's seen it. It might be on his like top 10 list of best TV shows ever, where we always make fun of him for putting Breaking Bad too far down. But I've never seen it. I know the main character takes like 9 years to tell the story of how he met the kids' mothers. I don't think any story should be stretched out that long, but... It's because the main character is a girl doesn't automatically make it a girl movie. Thank you, Gumrobber. Did you see the Super Mario Brothers movie? Yes, I did, Caden. I highly enjoyed it. If you do watch Has-Been Hotel, then I recommend you watch Hell of a Boss. It's set in the same universe Hell of a Boss is on YouTube, by the way. Okay. Guess that makes me your fake executive producer for HMR Season 6. Was it you that gave me the idea, Gumrobber? Because I couldn't remember who gave me the Gumrobber idea. Who gave me the idea for HMR Season 6? It might have been you, I don't know. Putting Hell of a Boss on my TV station. What do you think is the worst MCU movie? Eternals. Eternals sucks. Like with any other bad movie, there is some artistic value there, but it stinks. How's that crime documentary?
It's good. I mean, I'm still listening. I just got something going on in my AirPods. Just multitasking. I can pop in at any moment, you know.
And say they can see your iPad, they can't see you.
I'm right here. I mean, I'm just hanging out.
She's just hanging out. You'll have to jump in whenever we start discussing the year as a whole.
Yeah.
So you can talk about what a horrible year it was with me.
This year wasn't that bad.
It was a horrible year.
No.
Because she had to be with me, and she hates me.
You know what? Stop it.
Her not like me. That's why she said no when I asked her to marry her. That's right, we've actually been faking this whole time. Whew, I'm starting to get hot. I'm gonna have to take off this sweatshirt. By the way, you guys like the sweatshirt? I got it for Christmas, and I wanted to show it on the stream. Shout out to my parents for buying that for me. Well, actually, just my mom, because my dad doesn't know what I get for Christmas. Oh, there we go. That's better. Whew. There we go. Now we jump back into the chat. Take another sip of my cider. Alright. Yes, it was me who gave you the idea. Okay, well, Gumrobber, I guess you are my executive producer for Season 6. What do you think is a good movie by a bad director? The Rock, directed by Michael Bay. You seen BattleBots? No. Never heard of it. I think the best film of this year was either Guardians 3 or Spider-Verse. Both are very good. Both are very good. They may or may not be on my top 10 list later on in the stream. Still haven't seen Spider-Verse. Oh, you should. Both of them are really good. Oh, thanks, Mike. He says, sweet sweatshirt. Thank you. I like Star Wars, says Jack. You think your year was horrible? You didn't have COVID right now. At least for me, it's not as bad as it was the last time. No, that was a joke, Gumrobber. My year was pretty good overall. But I hate to hear you have COVID. That
Who
sucks.
has COVID?
Gumrobber.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That sucks, man. COVID's a bitch. But you'll get over it. So, I hope you get well soon. Drink lots of fluids. This has been a very disappointing year if you're a Warner Brothers fan. Oh, Warner Brothers. Leia, why you step on Dad's computer? She was in the way. Do you want to get on the couch? Go on. You don't have to ask. You need help.
Hi.
You need help. Come on, do front legs. There you go. Now you get on the bed with Mom. Oh, there we go. Leia's the co-host now. Leia has replaced Mom as the co-host. So Leia, how do you feel about the Armenian genocide? Very well-informed opinion. We should start doing that as like a segment, like Ask Lando, Ask Leia. Just ask them about the stupidest things.
Leia doesn't want anything to do with it.
So Leia, how do you feel about the state of America's economy? I agree. Yeah. You're a good girl. Quantumania was such a letdown. I was so excited for that movie. Although Kang is the best part. Also, thoughts on Jonathan Majors being found guilty. Yeah, I was not a huge fan of Quantumania either. I tried to like it at first, and then I just, after a rewatch, it's just not good. It's just not very good. At least, though, it's bad in a lot of ways where you can definitively say it's bad. It's not like, this movie was just okay. Like, it's bad, man. And yeah, Kang was the best part about it, and it's so disappointing what's happened with Jonathan Majors. I'm mad at him, really, for the choices that he made, because he was the one that got himself into the situation of literally winding up in court because of a domestic violence incident, I think it was, or domestic assault or something, and him being found guilty it threw his whole life into a tizzy, and he's such a talented actor, and it makes it awkward now whenever I talk about Creed 3 and how good he is in that. This is like, yeah, Jonathan Majors, not a great guy, but really good in the movie. Like, it just, it sucks. He was one of our up and coming actors. He would give great performances. It just sucks that good actors make terrible life choices. This year sucked for Hollywood, to say the least, though. Yeah, it did. Hollywood definitely got a stick up its ass. But deservedly so. But we'll talk about that later. Are you excited for Kung Fu Panda 4? Apparently that's a thing. Whatever. Going back to the well, I see DreamWorks. Fine by me. This year was bad for Disney fans. It was bad for Disney the company. Bad for Disney fans? I wouldn't say so, especially if you went to their theme parks, which we did this year, and it was amazing. Give the Ant-Man as your fake executive producer, give it to her. If I had the Ant-Man with me, but no, I do not. How old are you? 24. I still need to watch Mutant Mayhem and Teenage Kraken. Oh, Hope wants to watch Teenage Kraken at some point. I heard that one was okay. I hear it bombed, though. But Mutant Mayhem's really good. You liked Mutant Mayhem, right?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
The ninja tutorials. Did you see how I updated my VHS display a few weeks ago? I think I did. Did you DM me that? I think so. I've only watched phases 1 through 3 only. Yeah, I don't blame you there. You watched King of the Hill? I've seen an episode here or there, never been a huge fan. Back in August, Google has announced that all Google accounts are getting deleted on December 1st. Well, that's a lie. My Google account's still here. If you mean all inactive ones, I can't speak to that. I don't have any inactive accounts, but no, that's not true. Hopefully 2024 will be a better year in terms of box office. There were a lot of flops and bombs this year. Only 2 films hit $1 billion and very little others were successful. I agree, Topher, I agree. And I think a lot of that had to do with people supporting both the actors and the writers in their strikes going up against Hollywood. And also, a lot of it was due to the fact that some of the movies this year were just crap. Some of the movies just did not deserve to make any money at all. Some of them were average, and some of them were below average. But we'll talk about that later. Have you seen the indie YouTube animated pilot Amazing Digital Circus? No, I have not. I know Christmas is over, but do you have a favorite Christmas song?
This Christmas by Donny Hathaway.
I thought yours would have been All I Want for Christmas Is You.
What?
I thought yours would have been Mariah.
That's good, but I also like You Make It Feel Like Christmas by Gwen Stefani. But yeah.
Anyway, she's a Satanist because she didn't choose Joy to the World, so...
Okay, that's rude of you.
I don't really have a favorite, to be honest. I just kind of like it all. Look at Lando. He's laying on my GameStop bag. I'm going to take a picture of it. He might have fallen asleep. His eyes are closed.
Aww.
Buddy. I said, good boy. Chicken Run 2 happened. Yeah, it did. I didn't watch it. What do you think of Tom Cruise and his whole Scientology shtick? Tom Cruise is an insane person. He's a good actor. Can give a great performance in any movie that he can get his hands on. He's a terrific hype man, I guess, and he's really good at physical acting. But he is whack, dude. He's nuts. The whole Scientology thing. He's kookier for Cocoa Puffs. Like, just nuts. Inside Out is coming. Yeah, I heard Inside Out 2 is coming out. Again, Pixar just mining for sequels and such. Whatever. It could be good. Any movie has the potential to be good. It just needs a good creative team behind it and not some hackneyed story with really poor writing. Seemed to be a decent year for independent YouTube animated content. That's good. Joshua V says hello. Hello, Joshua. Best decades of Hollywood were the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. You seen the Dukes of Hazzard? No, but my mom and dad watched it when they were kids. They loved it. Did you ever play with toys or stuffed animals when you were younger? Yeah, of course I did. I had a normal childhood. I loved stuffed animals and stuff like that. I literally had a whole collection of stuffed animals. There's actually an installment of Collectibles Corner on the channel talking about all my favorite stuffed animals that I had when I was a kid. And I'll still buy one every now and then if it's cute. We're into the whole Squishmallow thing. If you watched my Christmas presents video from a week ago or so, my brother and his girlfriend got me a Snoopy Squishmallow. It's adorable. Favorite Robin Williams movie? Is it cliche to say Aladdin? I love his performance in Aladdin. He's really good in Good Will Hunting, too. Probably one of those. I haven't seen 1 Hour Photo yet, but I heard that's really good. I just sent you a picture of the updated display on Twitter. Okay, let's look at that right now. Oh, wow, that's a creative way to do it. I love that. Very nice, Austin. Oh, and I love your little Bob and Larry figures up there on the top. That's cute. That's cool. That's really cool, man. I like that a lot. You get my seal of approval. Did you see Aquaman 2? We'll talk about it later. Would you rather do Despicable Me 3 or Cars 3? For me, both. What does that mean? Do you want me to watch them? Because I've already seen Cars 3. And if you want me to do them on HMR, I've already done Cars 3 on HMR. I don't understand the question. 1 Hour Photo is creepy as hell. One of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. Well, now I am very, I'm very interested to see that. I picked it up for Black Friday, Mike. So I'm very intrigued to watch it. We're less than a year away from Sonic Movie 3 being released. Yippee! That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun. How much left in that crime documentary?
16 minutes.
We'll answer chat questions for the next 16 minutes, then we're gonna talk.
Has anybody said anything to me?
No.
Well, then it doesn't really matter anyway, because they don't.
You're gonna talk about the year with me. I'm not gonna talk about it by myself.
We can talk about the year.
I have reached a disappointing conclusion. Clark Griswold is a certified bozo. Yeah, that's the point of Christmas Vacation, Gear Bricks. He's supposed to be stupid, but that's what makes him lovable. Those Bob and Larry models were made by a friend. Well, your friend's very talented. Thought you would be back at your house for this stream. Nah, decided to do it here. Details aired from 1993 to 2015. Yep, that's factual. You seen Watch Mojo? I used to watch it back in the day. I don't really watch it anymore. They're basically just a content farm. Now subscribe to your fiance, Garrett. Oh, that's fun. Thank you, movie and game lover. If she'd ever make a video again.
I don't know what to make a video about.
Make a video about your face. Your skincare routine, I mean.
Oh. I was like, my face? What are you talking about?
Yeah, talk about how dirty and gross your face was before you started doing your skincare routine.
Do they really care about my skincare, though?
People will care. It'll be on your channel.
I feel like that's more of a TikTok thing.
Why would it be a TikTok thing?
Because it's a pretty quick video. I mean, there's, I guess, a lot of steps, but
There's like 16 steps.
it makes for a quick video.
Step 1, first she walks in the bathroom. Step 2, she turns
the
on
light on.
she turns on the bathroom light. Step 3, she closes the bathroom door. Step 4, she assumes her stance. And then the skincare routine
Then it
starts.
begins.
No, it's very intense what she does. There's a lot of steps there. I honestly don't remember most of them. Do you guys see anyone but you? Nah. I am neutral on Wonder Pets. Okay. Yeah, there'll be things I have that you don't, Katie, but that'll be later. Wait, your fiance has a YouTube channel? Yeah, she posted a few videos on it a few years ago. She wanted to be like me, but then she realized she never could be, because there's only one me. No, she does have a YouTube channel. And
I had a YouTube channel long before I met you, I might add.
oh, I know. I've seen
No, we don't have to bring it up. Don't bring it up.
I've seen your content that you
Don't.
were gonna post on your channel. Let me just say I'm glad you didn't.
Don't bring it up. You know, first of all, I'm about to go in on you right now, so I wouldn't. Oh, maybe we can bring up, like, the content you posted, like, right when you first started your channel.
Oh yeah,
Bring it up.
It's horrible.
See, even Leia's like, you
It's
don't wanna
at
go
it.
there.
It's absolutely horrible. She's like, you don't want to go there, Dad. Yeah, it's bad. Like it's awful. But everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah. I don't have enough time, or, like, I guess I just don't really care enough to put effort into it. Because, like, what am I going to get out of it?
I mean, like, for me, it was like I always had a passion for video content, stuff like that, and I always wanted
I used to.
to be able to do that kind of thing. But like, it's not a bad thing that you don't do videos or anything. I mean,
No, because everybody
You-
does their thing.
you have more of a, you're not like minded like me, where I feel like if I don't put out content, I'm not utilizing my talents. Like you just feel like, hey, if I want to do it, I'll do it, but if I don't have to.
Yeah.
It's just a different mindset.
Yeah, I don't really. It just seems stressful to me, and I don't really want to. Like, I get stressed out enough as it is. I don't want to, like, add something else.
You're perfectly fine with just appearing in my stuff, right?
Yeah.
when she wants to.
When I'm in the mood.
Yeah, there have been some days where I've tried to do videos and she's like, get that camera out of my face or I will murder you and your entire bloodline. And I say,
first off,
okay!
I've never said that, but he knows not to force it.
Maybe not for that, but you have said that to me before.
Yeah, today got pretty close to it.
No, I'm not trying to go in on you or anything.
Yeah, good.
You're trying to go on me, though.
What did you just say?
I said, you're trying to go in on me, though.
Oh, I thought, yeah, no, we're good.
No, I'm happy every day that all my Lego videos were deleted and have never seen the light of day again because they were bad. Did I ever tell you that about my Lego videos I did? I'd have, like, there was one, I remember specifically. I did, like, this, like, custom mock set thing where, like, I built, like, a little droid charging station and put, like, a IG-88 droid, and I did a fake review on it like it was a real set. It was, like, 2 minutes long. My voice sounded like this. This is...
You know what I could also play? When the lights go down.
Oh, God.
In the city. Still have that video, by the way.
Oh, I know. You're never going to get rid of it. Do you remember, this has been like 2-3 years ago, but when I was using my actual camera, you were over at my house one night and we shot like this weird video of like us on my bed and you were like, no, pay attention because we're going to play this at our wedding. Like, do you remember that?
No.
That just
Wait,
hit me in the back of the head the other day. Like, we did that.
wait, on a camera?
Yeah.
Wait, I kind of remember this. Oh,
I-
wait a minute.
I'm going to have to find the SD card that it was on, but
Was it
like,
when we first started dating?
yeah. It was like really early on. I'm going to have to find it now.
Do you remember what camera it was?
Yeah, it was on my little Samsung camcorder. I still have it. I didn't get rid of it, but it was shot on an SD card, like inside the camera. And I know where that SD card is.
Is it embarrassing? Because we could actually play it at our wedding.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it, but
That might actually be funny, because, like, we didn't know at that time.
yeah, we had no clue. But I was just like, I was at work the other day, and it just hit me in the head, like, wait a minute. We did a weird video when we were, like, it was like 6 months into dating. Yeah, I'm going to look for that when I get home.
Don't forget either, because
No, I'm
I
not.
see this.
I'm not going to forget. I'll have it ready for tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be nice. I
Yeah.
want to see it.
My parents are having a New Year's party tomorrow, and she's coming over, and it's going to be fun. We're going to get fucked up. Maybe me, not her. Oh. Alright, after that. Do you guys have a set date for the wedding?
Let's not talk about it.
Not yet, Mike. We're still ironing out the details. And by that I mean we're both waiting for the other one to cave. Actually, we did make some progress on it the other night, but... You seen The Loud House? No. Jake, I have super chats enabled. I don't know why you're saying you can't send one. I mean, they're there. I mean, they're enabled. I've never said you had to, but they're enabled. Did you watch Rebel Moon on Netflix? I started it. I don't know if I'll ever finish it. I mean, I've heard not great things about it, and I don't know if it'll be worth my time. Austin is super chatting $10. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Austin. That is awesome. We appreciate it very much. And now I'm gonna read it in a funny voice. And now it's time for super chats with Austin. The part of the stream. Stop! Stop! Don't even think about it, as if omelette wasn't bad enough.
Why are you screaming?
Because that's my Archibald Asparagus
That's
impression.
really annoying.
Just a moment. Wait, stop talking. Excuse me, but I have an announcement. Ahem. Do you think The Big Bang Theory is funny? Yes. I thought it was funny. All Engines Go got canceled. I've never heard that before. One's in Super Chat, but I'm trying to save money. That's alright, Gumrubber. Like I said, you guys don't have to send it. Never feel obligated to, but it does help out the channel if you do choose to. But I'll never sit here and be like, please give me money, please. No, I'm not about that. I'm not an e-beggar. That was a great impression. Thank you. Wait for the director's cut on Rebel Moon. The first part, at least, was butchered in the editing room so Netflix could make an extra buck on watch hours. There's gonna be a director's cut? Are you serious? He's pulling the same thing again? Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. Like, just... God. Why? I mean, okay. All Engines Go hasn't been canceled. It's still going. Damn it! I didn't hear any news on All Engines Go being canceled. Now I'm getting conflicting reports. Are you a fan of Iron Maiden? I've never heard anything by them before. It just reminded me of Alfred from VeggieTales. Yes, that was the voice I was doing. Actually, it's Archibald Asparagus, but I doubt All Engines Go will ever be canceled. At some point it will. Nothing lasts forever, but it's way cheaper to produce than the actual CGI show was because it's 2D Flash animation and it's really cheap to do. I think I missed some chats earlier. Let me go back up. Will there be a wedding vlog?
No.
No?
No, there will not.
I can't even do one?
A wedding vlog? Be so for real. It's like making the wedding for show. It's like it's about you marrying me and about like being us forever. And I don't want to make it a spectacle for a YouTube video. It's not.
I mean, it wouldn't be like, hey guys, just got married kind of thing. Like, it wouldn't be like that.
No. That's where I've agreed to a videographer, but I draw the line at that because this isn't, content. It's you and me joining as one forever, and it's very personal, and to make content out of it just feels really disrespectful to me, to be honest. So if you were to do that, I'd have a really, really big issue with it.
Well, you heard it here first, Gumrubber. Wedding vlogs canceled. No, I'd never really thought about doing one before. If I were, it would probably be like a minute of just like, hey, I'm getting ready to get married. This is going to be great.
Yep, you're not doing that.
You can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Well, I can tell you if I show up to the wedding or not. That's what I can't
I'm
say.
my own person. I'll do what I want.
Okay.
I'll fart on you at our wedding if I want to.
You absolutely can. You can absolutely post a video, but I can absolutely choose whether I show up or not. So you decide.
No, it should be a special day, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't be like we shouldn't be distracted with having to be on. Because when we do YouTube videos together, we're on. Like, we're full attention is given to that. Nothing else matters. And it's like, people say like, oh, I'm actually no different on camera than off camera. There's really not a lot of truth to that. You have to be like, you're projecting yourself more, you're more animated, you try to bring in the audience as much as possible. So to shoot like a vlog video at a wedding where it's supposed to be this intimate moment, like, I kind of agree with her. Like, it's a bit disrespectful, to be honest. That's why I haven't, like, at my friends' weddings that we've been to, I haven't shot any vlogs there, because it feels disingenuous to do that. Like, we're here for these people. Why would I try to make it about me? You get what I'm saying there? But it never really crossed my mind up until now, but now that I know that she's not cool with it, it will not be happening. And honestly, I wouldn't want to do it because I'd be too preoccupied with other stuff. I was explaining why we aren't doing the vlog thing.
Oh.
I was like explaining why we didn't shoot any vlogs at like Nathan and Haley's wedding or Josh and Jordan's or anything like that.
Rude.
It's disrespectful. Like, yes, everything is content, as her uncle says, both jokingly and also seriously, but there's a point where you have to draw it back. Not everything should be filmed. Not everything should be documented. Like, our trips to the beach and stuff, that's a fraction of what happened at those trips. Or, like, trips to, like, Illinois or meetups or anything like that. It's a fraction of what actually happened there. So, anyway, back to the chat. Are you a fan of Panic at the Disco? Not really. Part 2 of Rebel Moon dropping in April, and the director's cut of Part 1 is coming soon. Yay! It's gonna be great. It's probably best not to do a vlog of the wedding. Yeah, I agree. He can stream after the wedding. Yeah, after it's over, we're gonna hop on a live stream after and be like, hey, just got married. Like, what? Okay. Yeah, no, that's not happening. It's like filming a funeral service, kind of disrespectful. Exactly, Austin, thank you. You understand. Nobody shoots a vlog at a funeral like, hey, what's up? My great uncle just died. Like, who does that? Probably some obnoxious Instagram influencer who has like 5,000 followers and thinks he's the shit. Like, you guys have a favorite soccer team, who would it be? I don't watch soccer. I don't have one. Be honest with you. Dang it. Beer's gone. Whew. Person who does that is the one of the idiots on TikTok. Exactly. So I'm like, hey, my stepdad died. Like, what? There's just some things be like, your funeral blog be like, hey, my grandma died, send me super chats. Like, what? That's just weird. The internet makes things so weird. Like, it's just an unspoken rule you don't film that kind of stuff. I already asked this question, but are you a fan of Blink 182? Is it a band? Never heard of them. Anyone who vlogs like that I can't take seriously. Maybe I should start vlogging like that. Just obnoxious Instagram influencer. I'd kill myself if I ever did that. Like, I feel like I'm already entering my curmudgeon stage in life because I hate young people. I can't stand them. Out in public, like, obviously you guys are younger. I'm not saying about that. I'm not saying that about you all, but young people in public that we come across here in our hometown, it makes me lose all faith in humanity. So, I'm entering my curmudgeon stage in life. Oh man. Jake, wow, someone really made you angry. I wonder who did that. Maybe it was me because I wasn't reading your comments. Do you know what's the capital of Nebraska? Nope.
Is it Omaha?
Ooh.
Hang on.
Let's do a quick Google search.
Yeah, look it up. That's my
Fact-
guess.
Fact check. Capital of Nebraska. No, it's Lincoln.
Lincoln?
Mm-hmm. You'd think it'd be Omaha. Oh, Movie Fan 100 lives in Nebraska, so he put Lincoln, Nebraska first. How is it over there? Is it as bad as everyone says it is? Nothing is worse than living in Ohio, though. Nothing is worse. No, IRL streaming is bad. IRL streamers are obnoxious and horrid. Just look at the guy who got arrested in Japan. Yeah, I hate IRL streaming, especially the ones that are just obnoxious. Just ugh. Have your answer to everything be, I'll think about it. You a fan of Nirvana? No, not really. I swear Thiago is like finding the most obscure bands out there and just asking, are you a fan of this? Like, are you a fan of French fried fucker? Like, no? Did you ever watch Max and Ruby? Yeah. It was alright. You heard of the upcoming animated movie Fixed, which is about a dog getting well? No, I have not heard of that. Jake, literally no one knows what you're talking about. Are you a fan of Creed? Is there a band called Creed? Because if you're talking about the film franchise, yeah, but the band I've never heard anything from. Dude, Thiago is dropping a ton of super favorite rock bands. Yeah, that was a joke. Obviously, I've heard of Iron Maiden and Nirvana and stuff like that. Blink 182 I've never heard of. Panic at the Disco, yeah, I've heard of. That was a joke. Jake, I'm going to need you to stop typing in all caps because it's stressing me out. I'm going to need you to stop that. The band. Okay, I've never heard anything from the band. But the film franchise is good. Oh, are we done with our crime documentary?
Yeah, it's over.
What was it about?
Crime.
What kind of crime?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not? Is it inappropriate?
What do you mean by that?
Like, what kind of crimes did they
A
commit?
murder.
That's not inappropriate. You can talk about that here on YouTube.
I don't want to. I need to charge my iPad. It's on 6%. Both our animals are asleep on the floor. Oh, Lando just woke up because I started talking.
He said, hey, don't wake me up. Go away. What about Fall Out Boy? No, I don't like boy bands. Like, I'm not 16 years old. No, I would not name my kid Kelly.
Ew.
I'm not even paying attention to what Jake Martin is saying. Yeah, and I'm not paying attention to half of it either, Gum Robber. That's why he gets so mad at me for not reading his dumb comments. I'm sorry. I'm really going in on Jake right now. Like, Jake, you're cool and all, but like, calm down. It's not that big a deal. Surprised you haven't heard of Blink 182. No, I have never heard of them before. You seen the trailer for GTA 6? Yep, it looks great. So, since you're done with your crime documentary, I guess we can get into the main topic of the stream now, huh?
Yeah, this part always stresses me out because I don't remember like much about the year.
Well,
Like
good.
the beginning, like around January.
Well, good thing I made a list. Alright. So now it's time to get into the main topic of this month's stream. I'm going to figure out a way to put an applause sound effect over that at some point in time. Anyway, that's that. Like I said, I'm controlling this with my toe right now, so I'm being very careful as to not click anything. Okay. Cool. So,
Chimron said, "I'm not angry, Grandpa. I don't destroy furniture stuff, and I don't swear. Boy, if you don't."
boy, if you don't... You want to come sit up here?
Yeah, hang on, let me finish reading these.
You getting caught up?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So, like we usually do for this, we go through the year as a whole, and this year, I made a list of important things that happened in 2023. I didn't get everything. This is just a summary of what was on the Wikipedia page.
Where am I even supposed to sit?
I thought you were going to sit there. You usually sit on the bed. All bundled up.
Can you do this? Oh, I did not fart. I swear that was the goat. Listen.
Ah! Leia said, "Hey, that's my Billy Goat." So, like I said, this is just a brief summary of things that have happened in the year. We're going to talk about each of them.
That looks like it's supposed to say expandables. Oh, wait, never mind. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
We'll talk about that later, but...
It's the worst movie of the year.
So we're going to go through each of these events, give our opinions, talk about them. Some of them we might not have much to say, but I can't see the chat right now either, so if you have questions, leave them for later. So, we're going to start in January. The big thing that happened here was that Bills player collapsed on the field. His name was...
Damar Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin, yeah. He collapsed on the field during a game up in Cincinnati.
I thought this was stuff that happened with us. Is this just main events?
It's big events, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can talk about stuff that happened to us throughout
Okay.
the year. Like, in January, we didn't really do much.
February, we didn't really do much. March, we didn't really do much.
We were just like,
April.
hey, we're here, January. And then Damar Hamlin collapsed, and we're like, what the hell? So that was...
He's okay, though.
Yeah, he's fine, which is unfortunate. Well, maybe not.
Goodbye.
Hang on.
Hold the phone.
Let me back that up.
Jail.
Let me...
Immediately.
You go to jail. Have you seen that clip from Parks and Rec? You'll go to jail. Straight to jail.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's...
He's trying to deflect.
No, I'm not saying it's unfortunate that he didn't die. Obviously, that's great that he didn't die. He's just kind of an average player now, and the only way he's going to be remembered is the fact that he collapsed on a field.
Oh.
We were talking about that at Christmas, like... he's not really that good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay, but I'm glad he's alive and didn't die. I want to make that very clear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Leia, what is
So, next up, we have the House Speaker vote that happened.
that? Boring.
15 tries to get Kevin McCarthy elected to Speaker. That was ridiculous. For House Republicans, that was a stupid thing that you all did.
This is a boring time. I'm out.
No, we have to move on to the classified documents scandal.
Oh my gosh, I am going to leave. Where's my phone for? Oh,
Be-
there we go.
Because remember when they found classified documents in Donald Trump's house?
No.
Yeah, they found them in Biden's house too. So, anyway, we do have some deaths here to talk about. The mom from A Christmas Story,
Died.
Melinda Dylan. She died on January the 9th.
We're still in January?
I'm going through this quick. You're acting like we've been here for 20,000 years. Anyway, the mom from A Christmas Story. She's dead. That sucks. You're over here like, yeah, fuck her.
No, I love that movie. Just continue.
Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of Elvis. She died on January 12th. All right, now we move into February.
I know, me too. I know.
Move into February. Tom Brady says no more football, and he still got divorced. Chinese spy balloon. Remember that? Remember the spy balloon? And we all thought it was going to spy on us? Yeah,
know.
see? You remember the spy balloon.
I think it's stupid
You
too.
remember the spy balloon?
I don't care about it
you
either.
You do remember the spy balloon.
Yeah, I don't care. It's not spy on me.
Yeah, say it's spy on me, Mom.
It's not spy on my baby.
Say it's threatening our
Come
liberties.
here. Come here. Well, it didn't stop me from doing anything. What do you mean liberties? Come here. Come
Famous actress and supermodel Raquel Welch died on February 15th.
Wait, did she do wigs?
Raquel Welch?
Yeah,
She might have.
because that's a brand of wig.
Yeah, she was responsible for films like 1 Million Years BC. She's the poster on the wall of Andy in the Shawshank Redemption. Did you ever watch the Shawshank
Yes, I've seen
Redemption? Yeah, she's the one that's on his wall. She died. That was unfortunate. March. This one I know you're interested in because Alex Murdaugh, he got convicted of murder. Did you hear about this
Just 'cause
story?
I watched a murder documentary, yes.
What, did you hear about that story? How crazy is that? The dude literally shot his wife and son in their like doghouse or whatever it was, and then he like called the police to try to make it seem like it wasn't him. That whole story is nuts. Like, read about that, the whole Murdaugh thing. His whole family is crooked, but it's very interesting. The whole scam with cryptocurrency with Silicon Valley Bank, that whole thing collapsed, and Sam Bankman-Fried was found out to be a fraud. Are we really surprised by that? Short Round wins an Oscar. The guy who played Short Round in Indiana Jones, he won an Oscar. It was really cool. He had this really nice moment with Harrison Ford when they came up on stage, and he hugged him and said, "We did it, Dr. Jones!" She really loves history. Like, it's great for her. There were quite a few mass shootings that happened in 2023, which that was horrible, obviously. But the ones that I'm going to talk about were the Covenant shooting in Nashville, which was committed...
Jake, get on out of here because he said, Hope, don't say that's boring. Honey, I will say whatever I please.
Which was committed by a transgendered person named Audrey Hale.
Hope, January is coming next year, 2024.
No shit.
No
way.
You're joking.
What?
So wait, it's gonna happen again? Like, this is an annual thing?
Like, it's gonna... Like, we're gonna repeat the process?
Bro.
Leia, I know, it's so crazy, right?
Get out. This has to be...
This has to be a joke.
This
Like,
cannot be real.
this has to be a joke.
This cannot be real.
Anyway, so the Covenant shooting, yeah, that happened, and then the manifesto, despite what the police said, was not released. It had to be uncovered by a third party and then released to the public that way because no one wanted to know that a left-wing ideological person committed a mass shooting, which was stupid. Anyway,
I'm about to have to go get a drink. I'm kind of thirsty.
Trump collected his first indictment, his first of 4. Lance Reddick, this one hurts, man. Lance Reddick, he died on March 17th, just a few days prior to John Wick 4 hitting theaters, which made his death in John Wick 4 hurt even more. That just, wow, that sucked about Lance Reddick. April. This one pertains to us. This is when the shooting at the old National Bank happened. Do you remember that?
Oh, it's awful.
Mm-hmm. It actually hit way closer to home for us because we know someone who used to work at that building where it happened. He doesn't work there anymore, but he worked in that building. It was committed by a former employee who, I can't remember if he got fired or he left, but he was cray cray. So, let's see. These two media personalities were both fired. Mr. Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon were both fired from Fox News and CNN. Don Lemon, yay. Tucker Carlson, no. Jerry Springer died on April 27th.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No, but I don't really care that much. Like, sorry to Jerry Springer.
You made it sound like you love Jerry Springer.
No.
Did you ever watch
What's
his...
the ones like... No, it's Maury I'm thinking of that says, "You are the father."
Yeah, that's not him.
Okay, well then we're good. Keep on.
Okay, Jerry Springer's dead. Well, he been dead, actually. May. The governor of Florida signed a bill authorizing the death penalty for convicted child rapists. Yay. Kill those fuckers. Kill them. You rape a child, bang bang. That shouldn't be controversial. Like, I'm sorry, but that's like one of the most evil, dark things that you could ever possibly do. Someone's probably going to get very sad or very angry that I said that.
They can
but
get angry. That's fine.
They can get angry. Sorry, I like America's kids. I don't want them getting raped by people. So, the writer's strike starts, which this was the first leg in Hollywood getting totally screwed this year. New York bans gas stoves and propane heating. And this just led to a whole bunch of memes about people saying about how they were now criminals because they had gas stoves. COVID is finally over because Joe Biden said so. Did you hear about that? He finally said that COVID was no longer a thing.
Oh, I'm glad I listened.
In May of 2023.
Here, you can say like stuff, but try not to make it too important because I'm so thirsty. I gotta get.
Try not to make it too important.
First of all, Lana Marie.
What?
Just has the trash.
He loves trash. He's a trash panda. This next one hurts. Ray Stevenson died on May 21st. That hurts so bad because Ray Stevenson turned in a career best performance in Ahsoka as Baylan Skoll. He was great as the Punisher. He was really great as Volstagg. I hate that he died so young. That sucks, man. June, the FTC blocked the sale of Activision to Microsoft. Good. That's monopolistic. Microsoft should not be able to own Activision. They own too much. The Titan sub goes missing. And the government decided not to tell anyone until like 4 days after it imploded. They let everybody think that those people were alive down there, and they were just slowly running out of air until later on they literally said, yeah, we kind of already knew about that. Stupid. Our government is stupid. But it also led to a bunch of Titanic sub memes. So I guess that it sucked that those people died, but come on. I mean, if you watch documentaries about OceanGate, that was a scammy company to begin with. Oh, man. Just sucks. Joe Biden's student debt forgiveness plan is struck down in the Supreme Court. Good, because it was unconstitutional. You can't just forgive billions of dollars in student loan debt that students willingly took out. Kids who say, oh, I was scammed into this loan debt. How do you think you were going to pay for school? Do you think the magical money fairy was just going to give you money out of nowhere? You need money to pay for that kind of thing. Like, it would have devastated our economy even more than it already is. It would not have worked. There was no plan in place for anybody who didn't want to pay for somebody else's college education to pay for it. It would not have worked. And it was unconstitutional. So I'm glad it got struck down. I'm not saying I hate college kids or anything. I think college is too expensive to begin with. But you signed up for those loans saying that you were going to pay them back. That's how loans work. July, Threads launched. Yay. Hey, you're back. Mm-hmm. You missed the part where we talked about the Titan sub blowing up. Remember the sub that went to go see the Titanic and then all those billionaires died?
Yeah, that just happened. I remember that.
That was in June.
Yeah?
It didn't just happen.
6 months ago.
I mean, the memes are still out there and they're funny.
What's next?
Well, we're in July right now. Just talked about Threads launching and how no one uses it. The actors' strike began. Barbenheimer. That happened. That was a huge cultural thing, man. A lot of people went and saw Barbie and Oppenheimer on the same day. We participated. We saw Barbie. I saw Oppenheimer because she refused to go watch it with me. Oh man, this death hurts. Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, I never had anything to do with him.
Paul Rubens died on July 30th.
His name's Pee Wee, not Paul.
The character's name was Pee Wee Herman. That's who he was famous for, but that one sucked. Now we're into August. Wildfires in Hawaii. You remember when that was a thing? Hawaii was on fire for a week and then it just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Trump mugshot. And then a lot of memes came out of that. The actor who played Hector Salamanca on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, he died on August the 3rd. His name was Mark Margolis, I think is how you pronounce his name. He was fantastic. And then William Friedkin, he died on August 7th. He was the director of The Exorcist and The French Connection. I mention him because he was one of the most prolific horror directors back in the 70s, and The French Connection got censored by Fox this year, so he was a very influential filmmaker for his time. Did you ever see The Exorcist?
No.
Me neither, but I hear it's creepy. September. This one's funny. The senator for New Jersey, his name is Bob Menendez. He was indicted on corruption charges. And a day after he was indicted, photos came out where they seized his suit jackets and gold was stitched into the lining. Gold bars that he was being given by this, I think it was an Egyptian businessman. He bought new cars for him and his wife. He had this huge mansion, gold inside of his freaking suit jackets. The guy's as guilty as sin. Writer's strike ends in September. That was great. They got pretty much everything that they wanted. This one hurt both of us. This death did. Jimmy Buffett died on September 1st.
Oh,
That one sucked. That one really sucked. Especially since we had just eaten at Margaritaville the previous month. And then this next death is Steve Harwell, died on September 4th, lead singer of Smash Mouth. He gave us All Star, and he should be forever remembered for that. Rest in peace, Steve Harwell. You are forever the All Star. October. Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, is ousted because he did some things that some really mean and evil Republicans didn't like. It took them 5 votes to finally get a new speaker in. Mike Johnson, who is a human version of Frankenstein, who is obviously a real person. He's not a fake person that they just created to put in the House role as a speaker. He was elected as House Speaker. Cool, whatever. October 7th brings us the Hamas
I don't want to talk about that.
attack in Israel. The one thing I'll say about it is Israel has a right to defend itself. They did nothing to Hamas. They simply were sitting there existing, and they were attacked because they're Jewish. And anyone who can't see that is either blind or stupid. That's all I'll say on that. Matthew Perry died on October 28th. That sucked. I really liked Matthew Perry. Didn't you like Matthew Perry?
I don't really know him.
I mean, we went out every weekend with him. November, actors' strike is over, and the war in Gaza got worse. And then we
We
finally...
got a bearded dragon in November.
Oh, we did get a bearded dragon in November. I thought about that.
I got a bearded dragon in November.
We got a bearded dragon.
I paid,
Okay, but he's ours.
but I paid.
Okay, but he's
So
ours.
who's he?
When we get married, love, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
No.
So yeah, we brought in Hank in November. We brought in Dipper in November too.
Yeah. Dipper's kind of old news, though, since Hank came along.
Don't talk about him like
I'm
that.
just kidding. I love him.
Dipper's great. He swims around his little tank. He fights himself in his mirror thing.
He just kind of
He just kind of does his own thing.
does whatever.
He's a cool guy. He's our beta fish. He's our beta.
You're such a beta for that.
Only a beta would say that. So, why are you picking at stickers?
You don't like him on there.
Now we reach this month, the month of December. We have to mention her, Taylor Swift. Her tour crossed the $1 billion mark. Yay! She's kind of overrated in my opinion. I mean, her music's good. Her fan base is insane.
I cannot stand them.
Her fan base is nuts. Not every single fan out there. I have friends who are Taylor Swift fans, but one of her family members is a Taylor Swift fan. So we're not talking about you, Lucy, but some of you all need to calm down with your love of Taylor. She's not going to ever respond to you. Trump is blocked from appearing on the ballot in Maine.
So who cares about Maine anyway?
Well,
They're irrelevant.
if he's blocked there, he won't be able to appear on the ballot anywhere.
Well, that's why Maine is soft.
Well, the thing about Maine is the fact that the Secretary of State made that choice, or maybe it was the governor, and she didn't ask anybody. She didn't go through like a vote or anything. She literally just said, "Nope, Trump's not allowed." Boop.
Yeah, just because of your own opinion.
Exactly.
Snowflake.
Not based on any fact. It's going to get overturned either in Maine's highest court, or it's going to go all the way to the Supreme Court probably. But Trump will be on the 2024 ballot because he will be the nominee for 2024.
Good.
There's just too much support behind him. You guys know I voted for Trump in 2020. We both did. If we could have voted in 2016, we would have voted for him then too. I think he was one of the greatest modern presidents I've ever seen. Despite what some people say about him that are not true, you can't deny his economic record. Honestly, answer me this. Are you better off now under Joe Biden than you were under President Trump?
How did this conversation get turned to this? Like, can we just move on?
Because we were talking about him not appearing on the
Okay,
ballot.
yes, I'm aware of how it occurred. I'm done talking about it.
I'm just asking questions.
Okay, nobody's arguing. They're actually kind of bored because I haven't seen anybody say anything.
Anyway, ask yourself that question. The answer is you're not. You watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine for a while, didn't you?
Actually, like 2 episodes.
The captain on that show died.
Sad.
Andre Brower, he died on December 11th.
Sad.
You know, the black guy who had the really deep voice.
Yes, I
I just don't really care.
Like, I didn't want to say that, but
Wow, you don't care that people died.
you just kept talking, so...
You don't care that people died.
Oh, no, you don't care that people you didn't even know existed died?
You knew
dare
he.
you.
You knew he. How
I
absolutely
don't
dare
even-
you?
Well, how absolutely dare me?
So getting into us, we did take a couple vacations this year.
We took 3?
3 big ones, yeah. We went to Hilton Head in May. It was your first time there. What'd you think about it?
I was just thinking today I wanted to go back really bad.
I know you do. I told her, I've been telling her for years that Hilton Head's great, and she's like, meh, well, it's not buried in Florida. Meh, 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 meh.
No. I do love it, though. There's something about it. I just really...
I knew that you'd like it because you loved Where the Crawdads Sing, and that takes place in the swamplands of
It's
South
literally
Carolina.
a replica. It was beautiful. It really...
It's my
I
favorite.
think about it all the time.
It's my favorite vacation spot ever.
It's amazing. After that, we went to
Florida.
the beach. Then after that, we went to Disney World.
We went to Florida with your family and Hilton Head with mine.
And
So,
Florida Disney World was just me, my mom, and him.
Florida Disney World was magical.
That was amazing.
It was.
and
I had not been back to Disney since I was a wee little kid.
We're
like,
trying to go back.
I think I had not been since I was maybe 7 or 8. My brother was only 3 or 4, so he really couldn't appreciate it as much. There's just, man, people that say that, oh, Disney's a mega corporation and all this other stuff. Like, yeah, they are, but damn, they know how to make a good theme park. 4 of them, to be precise. They're the kings of it. Like, they know theme parks, and that's really what they should focus on, as opposed to horrible movies. But that's what they should focus on, is their theme parks. And it was an amazing experience. It might have been my favorite vacation this whole year. I was telling my brother, like, because he's like on this whole like anti-Disney
Who was your
crusade thing. My brother's young, so he thinks he like can make a difference by boycotting things. So he's like, I wouldn't even go to Disney if you paid me. I'm like,
Okay. Good thing you're not invited.
I'm like, Devin, listen to me, okay? I may not agree with their politics, but I will sell my soul to build a lightsaber. I didn't have to sell my soul to build a lightsaber. And I have a fucking lightsaber now. So, and I have a droid. And I'm going to build another one when I go back.
So yeah.
Because he needs a buddy.
I needed to see this little buddy. Hi.
We celebrated 4 years together in September. We went to our favorite place to eat, good old Jeff Ruby's. Which,
in May, we celebrated Lando Marie's 3rd birthday.
oh, yes, we did. We did celebrate the little baby's birthday. And then Leia's birthday is in April, isn't it?
Yeah.
So in April, we celebrated Leia's birthday. She's still 5 years old. And Lando's not a day over 2.
Little free. Big
Yeah.
free.
So I this many.
Aren't you?
I had some big changes this year. I mean, as you guys know, back in October, I quit my job at UPS and got a new job working with a different company doing AV installation. And now I have another job because I did not like that one. The thing about that job is the hours were so dumb. So we're working in schools and my computer's going to die because I didn't plug it in. We'll fix that.
Little Lando.
So, anyway, about this new job. So, the old job I had, putting up speakers in the ceilings and all that, I could do it. I don't really enjoy the work, and I don't like the hours. The hours suck. They are, it's second shift, so I'm working from like 3 o'clock to midnight on some days. I don't get to see her ever unless it's the weekend because she's a school teacher. She works from 9 to 5. So when she's getting off, I'm going in. Doesn't really work. On top of that,
It's not cohesive.
no, on top of that, the management of this company, not the best. That's all I'll say on that. I'm not going to talk publicly about people that don't know that I'm talking about them. That's just rude. So, I have a new job working for the state government, actually. I know. I've become the very thing I swore to destroy. I hate the government, yet I'm working for them.
Well, I landed.
It's through the contractor agency called Harvey Nash. They basically are a contractor. They go out and try to find young tech support people and point them towards jobs. They did that for me with this new job at the Office of Technology, or the Commonwealth of Technology, and I start on January the 8th. I'll actually be doing something with the degree that I earned, 9 to 5 hours, so I actually get to see you more than just 2 days a week, and I get my life back, essentially. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited. My last week at this current job I'm at is this week, coming up. So, I'm excited. And I can't wait. So, was there anything big that happened in your life this year?
I started my job at the start of this school year that I love at an elementary school.
Yeah, I don't think you should say the name of the
No,
elementary
I
school.
stopped because your phone was making a sound.
Oh.
I'm not telling y'all what school I work. I mean, you could probably figure it out.
I mean, I wouldn't say it. Just
I mean,
because-
it wouldn't be that hard to figure out, but I'm not saying it. In the moderate to severe disabilities classroom, and I love it. It's a thankless job, but it's rewarding in its own ways, and I love it.
I thank you for your job all the time. It bought me my Christmas present.
Oh, But
Actually, Santa brought that to me.
it's really tough, like mentally, physically, but it is the best job I've ever had. The staff, like admin, is great. The school is just great in general, but my like ECE team that I'm part of just is really great. I love everybody I work with for the most part. I won't go into that too far because I want to keep my job.
Boy,
but
she
there's-
really.
There's gonna be one person everywhere, no matter where you go, that you're gonna, butt heads with. But
She really hates that Kyle guy.
there's not a, you know what? No, I mainly work with females. I don't work with any males. To be
That's
honest.
right. Her name was Kylie.
No. But it's great. I love what I do. Wouldn't change it for the world. Have a great team, and yeah, just excited to not have to work this summer. Well, that's not the only reason I like my job, but
That's
I'm
part of it.
excited for that.
That's part of it. You don't have to work and you get paid for it.
Yeah.
Unlike last summer where she didn't work and she didn't get
Okay,
paid for
stop. I worked until July 3rd.
it. What job was that again? I forget. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. You worked at that strip club. Boy, that was gross.
Stop! I didn't. I worked at a summer camp. It was terrible.
You act like they're gonna take me seriously. They don't think I'm serious with half the dumb shit that I say.
Literally.
Anyway, now we're gonna get back to the chat. It was May or June, Biden falls on the stage. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that when he was at the Marine thing and he fell?
Mhm. Movie and Game Lover 98 is trying to figure out what we're doing next weekend. Can you answer them?
Why would he want to know that?
I don't know, but I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know. Ray Stevenson was so sad. Yep. I remember. It sucked. Jake, I never mentioned James Caan. I don't know why you're bringing him up, but yes, he did die last year. Thank you for telling me something I already knew.
Hello, Garrett Hope. I'm talking to y'all.
I have an account on Threads. Virtually no one uses it.
Hope is an agent of chaos. Ain't that the truth?
She is.
Hope, why would you throw the ball at Garrett? Jake, why don't you use context clues?
Trump mugshot be like. Oh yeah, Chris Chan was released from jail. Do you remember when everyone thought that he like broke out of jail? There was a week where people thought that he like squeezed his fat ass out of a window. Yeah, Michael Gambon passed away in September. He played Dumbledore. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That sucked. He was the second actor for Dumbledore. The first one passed after Chamber of Secrets.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so tell me why I keep getting confused. Like, for the past month, I keep thinking it's already 2024. And I'm like, what? 2023? That was like, that's been over, man. It's not.
It hasn't been over, actually. Tomorrow it's going to be, but...
I don't know the days anymore since I'm on Christmas break.
Yeah, she's been on Christmas break. I could have told her that it was Wednesday, and she... Okay.
No, because I knew it wasn't. My mom said there's church tomorrow, so I knew that.
So you knew it was Saturday.
Yeah. Because I've just been doing the same thing every day, just kind of, well, not like the same thing, but pretty much just doing whatever I want.
Oh, Soda Pro turned 21 years old this month, and he had his first alcoholic beverage, and it tasted horrible. What did you have, Soda Pro? Because you have to have the right kind.
Yeah,
If you
didn't know that.
If you can taste the alcohol, bleh, but if you can't, it's very good. How about Obama? What do you think of him? I'm going to use a quote from Last Man Standing.
OMG. Jake just said, I don't know about context clues. Bro.
This has to be a joke. Anyway,
Am I in a simulation?
Anyway, Gum Rubber, I'm going to use a quote from Last Man Standing to tell you how I feel about Obama. You know, I love blaming Obama for everything because literally everything's his fault.
Oh, it's because you had beer. Yeah, you shouldn't drink that for your first drink.
I've never listened to Taylor Swift.
Pause. Movie and game lover, what state do you live in?
My aunt thinks Trump is a dictator. Your aunt's a moron.
Oh. You cannot just go around telling people their aunt is a moron.
Yes, I can. This is a free country. Sorry, your aunt is a lovable woman, and I'm sure her political opinions don't make her seem like an idiot. But my aunt absolutely hates Trump, and she's loving Biden. She's also delusional.
She's Delulu.
She's Delulu. Literally Delulu. Yeah, Soda Pro. Beer is an acquired taste.
You like it now.
Yeah, I mean, I never really had it before, to be honest. I had stuck with, like, cocktails and mixed drinks. There are certain beers that taste better than others. Like, I hate IPAs. They taste like bread water and bleh. But other, like, American-style beers, like Miller Lite or Budweiser, bleh. But, like, those are good. I love a hard cider. You just saw me drinking a Bold Rock earlier. Angry Orchard is great. It's really, you have to go around and try a lot of various things to figure out what you like. And I can say that I do not like bourbon in any way, shape, or form.
Bourbon is so foul. It's nasty. I hate it.
The first time I ever had bourbon, my parents were like, it's supposed to burn. I'm like,
why is that fun?
This is hurting me as I'm drinking it.
Why does that hurt me?
Why does that hurt me?
I live in Indiana, which is North Kentucky. Yeah, I bet it's like 25 minutes from us. Garrett, didn't I ask you in the first place, what is your opinion on Barney?
Who said that?
Guess. I'll give you one guess.
Was it Jake?
Yeah.
Did you not watch the HMR I did on snow days, Jake? Barney has no value for adults whatsoever.
Didn't I ask you in the first place your opinion on a Barney? You need to seriously get it together.
I'm sure he did, and I'm sure I ignored it. Next year, I'm planning on starting my photography business. Hey, that's cool, Evan. I wish you the best of luck in that. A very light beer. Oh.
That was his first drink. You need to keep up because you...
No, I was going back to the beginning of the chat and reading all the ones I didn't read yet.
I know. That's why you're confused about everything. You need to just...
No, I wasn't confused about that.
Well, I think
I was reading his comment.
You just need to catch up.
You tried Earn Brew? No,
Am I supposed to say Iron Brew?
I have not had that. Drink Allagash. Never heard of it.
It's a Belgian brew.
If it's as good as Heineken, I like Heineken. Well, I feel like I have to say Heineken every time I say it.
It's independently owned. I don't think it's like a beer like that.
The thing about beer is, if it's imported, it's automatically better than anything America makes.
I beg to differ.
Woo. Which one do you think's better?
I like. I don't know. I just drink whatever, to be honest. Like, well, that sounds like I have an issue.
I drink whatever's in front of me.
No, I haven't had a drink in forever.
You really haven't. It's been
But-
months.
If I'm gonna drink like a beer, it'll be like a Coors or like Corona or something like that. I don't go for IPAs or like
IPAs are terrible.
fancy on tap. Well, actually, I will do like a cider. I do like that,
Country boy cider. You like
Yeah.
that?
but pretty much that's it. Like I'm pretty picky.
You like those hard Sunny D's.
Yeah, like I don't do ales and stuff like that.
Nah.
But yeah.
I've never had a stout. That's like a really dark beer.
Oh, I do not do that.
I've never had one of those before. I really have only had like ciders and like your basic stuff. Like, but
Somebody just said, "What the heck is vodka?" Okay, it's not y'all. I can't. Jake said, "Now Garrett, Barney is meant for everyone, not just children. Besides, I have 4 Barney VHS tapes and 4 DVDs."
okay, it has no value for anyone that's over the age of 5. It's really not meant for everyone. It's meant for very young kids. You cannot argue with me on that because that's a fact. Vodka is alcohol. That's correct.
Very strong.
And it's trash
But shut up. Vodka is good. Tequila is terrible.
when it's by itself. It's garbage.
Have you ever? Well, I agree. But have you ever had it by itself?
Yes.
No. When?
I tried your Pink Whitney one time.
That's not straight vodka.
Whatever it was.
That's mixed with like pink lemonade.
Dismiss-
You clearly don't know anything.
Vodka's the state beer of Russia. Yes. When it's mixed in with stuff, it's
of
very
Russia.
it's very good. Pretty much if you mix anything, it can taste good. Like tequila. Like tequila by itself tastes like paint thinner. But tequila mixed with like margarita mix,
Mm-mm. Ew, I hate tequila. It is nasty. It makes me
Lovely.
nauseous. Oh, ugh.
didn't you get one can't remember, what drink did you have in Margaritaville?
That had vodka in it. Or rum. No, it had rum.
Just say mine had, I think, vodka in it.
Vodka or tequila?
No, I think it had vodka.
Oh.
It was like a fruit punch
Do
thing.
you remember that daiquiri I had at Fiesta time? Bro.
Bro, if you want a cheap daiquiri or margarita,
It was in a
Find-
chili bowl. Bro.
find a local just Mexican restaurant. They'll serve you just this big ass bowl of nothing but alcohol.
It was a daiquiri, and I was like, I'm not about to waste it. I meant to get the small, but I guess it got lost in translation, you know. And he brought the regular out. The regular.
And it was like
A bucket of daiquiri. And I was like, well, shoot, I can't waste it. So I drank it all. And I almost damn near passed out in a Walmart.
she got fucked up, man. I almost damn near passed out in a Walmart.
Not because I wanted to. I just didn't want to waste it. I was like, man, I meant to get a small. Oh, well, here we go.
Yeah, and my margarita tasted like shit because they put like this much tequila in it and this much
Hey,
margarita mix
That's
in
how
it.
I would like it. That's how I would.
I don't want just the mix
Why? It's like juice.
because it tastes like garbage.
He likes margaritas. I don't. I'm a daiquiri girl. I don't care if Barney is meant for kids, even though it's meant for everyone.
Okay,
I have
but it's
sp-
not.
He's,
It's not meant for everyone.
He said, I have spoken. Yeah, we hear you.
Okay,
We hear
you can speak, but you're wrong. It's not meant for everyone. You could argue this until the cows come home. You'll never convince me that Barney has any value for anyone over the age of 5. Can't believe we just had to discuss that. What even
I think
is?
my mom's watching the stream and I hear you yelling.
Well, I hope she enjoyed that rant.
Don't you make me start swearing like
Do it.
117.
Do it. I dare
swear,
you.
Swear,
I
do
dare-
it.
I dare you. Do it.
I bet you won't.
You do that. Do it.
I double dog dare you.
Now it was
You
serious.
said I have spoken. We hear you, bro.
Bro, just because you're quoting The Mandalorian doesn't make me like you anymore.
J Game Guy says the ability to speak
Does
not
not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
Can we all just have a round of applause?
That's like the one great line from Phantom Menace, J Game Guy. Thank you.
He said, I'm not wrong. Okay, bro.
Doesn't a yellow can taste like water mixed with chemicals? Basically piss.
What is that sound?
Probably your mom watching us on her TV. Let's say,
How did you just comment?
I'm trying to think. Yellow can. What beer comes in a yellow can that's light?
Huh? A yellow can?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what Soda Pro was drinking. He said he got it in a yellow can and it was light. So
Twisted tea?
no, that wouldn't be beer because it's tea.
It wasn't Corona, was it? No, well.
Corona, does it come in? Let me look up Corona can. It could be. It's got yellow on it.
Jake's just said, Heather, stay out of this. Bro, that's my mom. You need to watch
Dude.
it, dude. You just fucked up.
That's it. Time out. You don't talk to her mom like that, man. I think it's a Colombian branded beer since I live in Colombia. Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you do live in Columbia.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Mama, you tell him.
So we wouldn't know.
That's right. Here's the line, he just crossed it.
He just
Crossed it.
crossed it. Why?
That's what happens when you have an attitude about Barney. Goodbye.
Movie and game lover, why would I offer to give
Goodbye,
you one of my
goodbye, goodbye.
VHS copies of Best of Gordon? You've never asked me for one of those before, and on top of that, why would I give one of them to you? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Jake Martin needs to find a new YouTube channel to hang out with. I have a Discord, by the way, Evan.
Yeah, I have a Discord too. I don't have a server, but I have an account on there.
Hold on, Katie. What did you say?
Alright, so now that Jake has been put out of his misery,
Well, how long did you put him in timeout?
10 minutes. So hopefully he can get all of his rage crying out, and then he can come back. And if he tries to pull some shit like that again, he's getting put in timeout for 24 hours.
He said, Heather, stay out of this. Bro, you didn't.
You
No,
did not.
you didn't.
You did it. So
You have officially messed up.
you done fucked up, Aaron.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
That's what I'm saying, Austin. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So now that Jake's gone, we are gonna jump into my top 10 favorite movies of the year.
Oh my god.
But first, we have a couple of categories to talk about first, which is like my own little award show, okay? This is the Better Oscars. So, we're going to go through all of these. I have created graphics for all of them, and we're going to talk about it. So, our first category of the evening is Worst Movie of the Year, and that honor goes to Expendables 4, or Expendables. This movie...
It's been horrible.
This movie sucked. This this to me didn't feel like a real movie. This to me felt like a cobbled together YouTuber movie that was created in someone's backyard on a budget of $5 with a ham sandwich and a half pack of Skittles. This movie was awful. It made me question everything about Hollywood, everything about Sylvester Stallone, everything about Jason Statham.
Sylvester?
It made me not want to do movies anymore. It made me not love movies for a while. It was so bad. So, worst movie of the year, Expendables 4. I have no idea how this movie got made. Probably because Sylvester Stallone financed most of it. It sucked, and I have no idea how in the world anybody thought that this was a good idea. And, it just was horrible. So,
pause. Never mind.
can I unpause?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, our next category is the most meh movies of the year.
Blabeel.
Blue Beetle is not on this list.
Oh, okay.
That's Blue Beetle, in case you're wondering. No, I didn't put Blue Beetle on this one. There are two movies here that won this. These movies are just movies that felt like they were AI generated in some parts, and films that I almost instantly forgot when I left the theater. And those movies are The Marvels and Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
The Marvels is not very good. I don't know how to phrase it any other way. There were good things in it. Iman Vellani, who plays Miss Marvel, was really good. But everything else surrounding it just wasn't great. The special effects didn't hold up well. The villain was piss poor. It felt like an early 2000s superhero movie that should not have been made in 2023. And on top of that, it was a sequel to 7 different Marvel properties, and it only gave satisfying conclusions to 2 of them. How are you going to be a sequel to 7 different properties if you're only an hour and 43 minutes? It just doesn't make sense. And then Shazam! Fury of the Gods, if you watched my Best Buy vlog from Thursday of last week, you saw I bought that on Steelbook from Best Buy. That was a pity purchase, really, from Best Buy. That movie is so just bland. And I hate that because Zachary Levi is great as that lead character, Shazam. I wanted that movie to be more than just this bland, almost AI-generated feeling sequel, and it just wasn't. It was rote, and it...
Name another movie.
I'm having problems trying to even find stuff to say about it. It was meh. It was meh.
What movie did I see this year that wasn't on my first slideshow?
I don't remember.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Newts at Noddles. So we have another category here. This is the best movie that I didn't see. I missed quite a few movies in theaters this year. What with the job transition and trying to get back into a normal routine of things. I missed quite a few movies in theaters throughout the last month. Actually, 2 or 3 months, actually.
Well, come here.
Oh, buddy. You want to suckle? See if he does.
Come here, honey.
So anyway, I have a category, best movie that I didn't see. This is a movie that looked really good from the trailers. I heard good things about, and I really want to watch it at some point. That movie is the
Here.
Dang it.
Come here.
It's hard to do this with your toe. The Creator, directed by Gareth Edwards, the guy who made Rogue One and the Godzilla movie from 2014. This movie looked great. It looked like it had great visual effects. It looked like the storyline was very intriguing. The trailers looked very good for it. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to see it in theaters. So that stunk. But now that it's out on physical media, I may look for it at a Best Buy. Well, I guess not a Best Buy now. Maybe like a Target or a Walmart or something. Maybe I'll grab it on Blu-ray or something. It's unfortunate, though, that this movie didn't make a lot of money at the box office because it was made for like close to $300 million, I think is the number I saw.
Come here,
And
bud.
you didn't need to have that much money thrown into this movie.
He's playing with my AirPods. No. You're done.
It just looked like a very interesting concept, and I really wanted to see it. I didn't get a chance to, but we will, we'll watch it.
Wait,
some
did
point.
Plane come out this year?
Yes, Plane came out this year.
Bet.
Plane. You're making your slideshow, aren't you?
I'm making a part 2.
Oh boy, that's gonna be great. Mister.
Is it really though?
He's look at him, look at him.
Buddy.
Why are you on the chair?
It's just 'cause me do.
He says, what is my chair?
Technically it's his chair.
Hey, I asked him if I could borrow it. He's sniffing the microphone right now for everybody who can't see. There we go. So graceful. Graceful baby. Right up until he's not. So, with the best, we also have the worst movie that I didn't see. This movie I intentionally am not going to see in theaters because it just looks awful. I've heard not great things about it. I've heard that it caps off this franchise with like a wet fart that squeaked out. Let's not waste any time here. It's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I don't want to pay money for this. I don't want to watch it in a movie theater. It doesn't look good. Ugh.
What movie?
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Oh.
I would rather wait for this movie to show up on HBO Max. And I know it's going to at some point. I know it's not called HBO Max now, but I don't care. I'm going to call it that because Max is a dumb name. You're going to name it after my dead dog. You need to pay me some licensing rights. So, those are all of the like little fun little categories there. Before we jump into my top 10, I'm going to check the chat real quick. Let's see. The Marvels is definitely a movie that exists. Yeah, it was. Teenage Kraken was met, I assume. We haven't seen Teenage Kraken, so I don't know. Movies I missed in theaters were Oppenheimer, John Wick 4, and Across the Spider-Verse. Dude, you missed John Wick 4 and Oppenheimer in theaters? You missed out, dude. That sucks. But good to see Harrison Allen's here. The creator was a Terminator ripoff. Aw. I'm seeing Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom today. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Oh, man. All right, so we're caught up on the chat. So, my top 10 movies of 2023. Are we ready? Are we ready? You're not ready. You're not ready to know yet. That's why we're going to talk about some honorable mentions first. Some honorable mentions. These movies I liked a lot, but they were not good enough to get on my top 10 list. Or maybe they were good, but some other movies I liked more. And those movies are Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, the Funny Bear movie, Cocaine Bear, and Plane. So, just for transparency's sake, I did buy all these movies on physical media, as well as every movie that's in my top 10 list, because I feel that supporting physical media is important in today's society, more so now than ever. We'll talk about Mission Impossible first. This movie was good, it just wasn't better than Fallout. Fallout is still the peak for this franchise, although the train scene at the end of this movie is fantastic. I need to see part 2 to see if this whole sequel split up into 2 parts thing is worth it. So, I liked it. Didn't make my top 10, though. This movie came out very early on in 2023. Plane. I watched this movie recently, and it's still very riveting. The plane scene, well, the plane scene in the plane movie, when it is, where it's struck by lightning and it lands on the island, it's very tense. And Gerard Butler's really good, so is Mike Coulter. What did you think of Plane?
I loved it. It was a very riveting movie. Okay, why are you shaking at my face? I like it.
And then the Funny Bear movie, Cocaine Bear. This movie's fun. I've watched it recently in the last few months. It's fun, and it goes just the right amount of time. It doesn't overstay its welcome, but it wasn't good enough to make my top 10 list. Another comedy that I thought was funnier than this is on my top 10 list.
Can I show you my...
What do you think about Cocaine Bear?
I liked it. Can I show you my part 2 slideshow? So you've seen my first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She makes funny slideshows that messes with the titles of movies that she likes. Or at least ones that she's seen, because I don't think you liked Blue Beetle that much.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Gradients of the Galaxy.
The Galaxily.
Galaxily. The fact that the raccoon is like, "Nyeh," and then the rocket ship. Whisk. That one was creative.
Whisk.
Friday Nights at Freeze.
No, my favorite will either be that one or... But I cannot show that.
I mean, you can.
Oh, I shouldn't. Or, well, I'll pick what I can show. Definitely not the Marion Bros.
She picked some pretty racy pictures for these. So anyway, folks, did the Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning end the streak of after 3 they keep getting better? Kind of. It's not better than Fallout, and Fallout was such a peak for that franchise. I don't know how they were going to get better. I mean, unless they send Tom Cruise to space for real, which I think they were planning on doing at one point, I just don't see how it could have gotten better. But it was good. I still enjoyed it. It just didn't make my top 10 of the year, which sucks. But now we're going to jump into the top 10 list of the year. And like I said, I am controlling this with my toe, so please bear with me. All right. Now we're on
Why
to...
is that on your list? You liked that movie?
You didn't watch it.
You liked it?
You don't know how bonkers this one is, okay?
Is it on the screen yet?
No. Number 10 is a bit of a controversial choice. It's Fast X. This movie is so fucking insane. And I have watched it 2 times since I've seen it in theaters. Jason Momoa's performance in this film is bonkers. Everything about it is what I want out of a just stupid car movie. Don't get me wrong. This is not a good movie, but this is a huge guilty pleasure for me. I mean, this might be one of my favorites in the Fast and Furious franchise. Insane, I know, but this is just... damn. I thought about putting this in the honorable mentions category and like maybe putting like Plane in there, but after watching it again, I like this movie more than Plane. It's so fucking stupid, but I highly, highly enjoyed it. And I think that all of you should go out and watch it too, because it's just so dumb. It's dumb fun. That's all it needed to be. Except the ending. The ending kind of pisses me off, because it's like, it does the whole like part 1 of 2 shtick. So, that was dumb.
Come here. Look at this man.
Oh, hi, buddy.
I'm trying to get him to make biscuits.
Make biscuits for the live
No.
stream.
You make biscuits right here.
All the viewers ordered biscuits, baby.
He says, don't be dumb. I did not get that on DoorDash.
Says, oh, Dad, I'm not working right now.
Look.
I preferred Fast X over Fast 9 by a long shot. Me too, Harrison.
Me.
Fast 9 made me want to, like, blow my own head off. Fast X? God, it was so dumb. It was so fun.
Fine, Lando. I didn't want to hang out with you anyway.
She didn't see Fast X, so don't be like...
Yeah, I was probably doing something more productive.
Probably. What about my number 9 pick? How do you feel about that?
What is it? Oh, I get a sneak peek?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
All right. So she thinks that's pretty legit. Number 9 is Renfield.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's kind of embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing, actually. So like I said, a comedy that I liked more than Cocaine Bear, it's Renfield. This movie was very funny. Remindfield, yes. I enjoyed it a lot. I think that Nicolas Cage's take on Dracula was very funny. Could have been more of him. They could have done more with it. They could have gone further in the comedy, but it did not overstay its welcome. I thought the plot with Nicholas Holt's Renfield trying to break away from Dracula, I thought that was unique. Pretty much all the jokes in the movie I laughed at. I did not care for the mafia subplot, and I still don't after watching it for a second time.
You watched it a second time?
Yeah.
Without me?
Yeah.
Cool.
But, I mean, it was... I say the mafia plot needed to be there because you can't have just 90 minutes of Dracula and Renfield just talking, even though a talented writer could make that work. But the mafia subplot, I could do without it, but it did give us a great scene of Sonic the Hedgehog's voice actor running away from a cop as he's got cocaine in his car. So there's that. Also, Awkwafina's in the movie, and she's fine. She's fine. She's not as bad as she was in the Little Mermaid remake.
Stop! I love that movie.
Which aren't you happy? I didn't put that as worst movie of the year.
Yeah, because that would be actually disrespectful.
Well, it wasn't that good.
Well, because you went into it knowing it wasn't going to be good, and if you already have that thought in your head, that's what you're going to think naturally.
Did I know that, or did I suspect it?
I don't know. It's up to you.
She really liked the Little Mermaid remake. I did not. I thought the actress that played Ariel was really good. She could sing really well. Everything else about it was kind of meh. Although Awkwafina's song about the "You got the scuttlebutt," like the wah wah
that was
chip,
terrible.
like the bah chicka bah wah. I was like, what am I watching right now?
That actually was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was bad. So, number 8. How do you feel about this one?
I would have put that higher up.
Really?
Dang, yeah.
You would have put Mario Brothers higher up than number 8?
Yeah.
Because that's my number 8 pick of the year. This movie was fun. I liked it. It doesn't really have that great of a story, but the animation is stupendous. They get all the Mario characters right. Jack Black as Bowser was amazing. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. In what world did anyone think that was going to work? But it does in this movie, and especially Chris Pratt's take on Mario. I like that they didn't go with the whole, "It's a me, Mario, we's going to save the princess" the whole time. They made it more of a realistic sounding Mario voice, and I think Chris Pratt did a great job as Mario. The plot of the movie is paper thin, but to be fair, so are the plots of those games. And the animation, again, everything looks like it should look. I really liked the movie. I thought it was fun. I do hate the fact that this didn't come with a slipcover, but thanks, Amazon. But that's my number 8 pick. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. I should have brought my external mouse.
Wow, I'm surprised that ranked higher than Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, not proud of it.
I mean, it was a good time. But anyway,
It was a good time.
what she's referring to is my number 7 pick. Why are you not fading? What the heck? There we go. Okay, it's Barbie. This is part of the reason why I was like, why are you going after Barbie for being just for girls? Because I liked it. I thought it was fun. Barbie, yeah. This was actually way smarter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be a dumb story about Margot Robbie's Barbie going into the real world. Turns out there's a lot of deep themes going on here with, like, where you belong in society. And shockingly, it's a very pro-life movie. And it's not a woke pile of garbage like a lot of people have said about it. I don't know where they saw all the woke crap that they talk about in it. I didn't see it.
Because it empowers women.
I didn't see it in the movie. I thought it was great. And Ryan Gosling's Ken, I'm Just Ken, made me tear up.
I really wish I could say he was lying.
No, but it is a really good song, and it does teaches women that yes, you can be empowered by also being a mother. It teaches guys that you don't need a girl to make yourself happy. There's a lot of really good messaging that happens in Barbie here. And if you just look past the first layer of it and peel it back, it's almost like an onion. You have to peel back the layers. It's a really smart movie. And Greta Gerwig did a great job at directing it. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling were great in it. And Ryan Gosling should win an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. And I'm Just Ken should have been nominated for Best Original Song, but the Academy is dumb. Also, Peaches should have been nominated. So, now we move on to number 6.
Wait, let me see. Oh, yeah, pretty legit. That's probably where I'd rank it as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Hope is glued to her phone as Garrett does his top 10.
It's an iPad.
Boy, someone got very, very defensive here. And speaking of being defensive, that's what Adonis Creed had to do in my number 6 movie, Creed 3. Did you like that segue?
No.
That was a really good segue. I felt it was really good. Creed 3. I talked about this earlier, but Jonathan Majors was fantastic in Creed 3, and it makes me so mad that he made stupid choices that got his life upended, because he was a great actor. And I really hate that now he's... Is he going to jail?
What did he do?
He had an assault charge with an ex-girlfriend. He was found guilty of it.
Wait, was Michael B. Jordan in that movie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, Jonathan Majors was the other guy, the villain. But yes, Michael B. Jordan was in it. It's Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. He did a great job with Creed 3. I've watched it since theaters. It's so emotional. It makes me feel things. And that's rare in movies these days because my heart is cold and dead.
Okay.
But it made me feel a lot of good things. I like the boxing scenes. They're really good. It's a great movie, and you should check it out. I kind of wish that they would end it here, though. I don't feel Creed 4 is necessary. But Creed 4 is coming soon. Hopefully they don't ruin that legacy. But Creed 3 was great. And I don't see why people didn't like it as much. I still think Creed 2 is the best of the Creed franchise, just because of the drama with Rocky and Drago. It's also dumb that Sylvester Stallone didn't come back for Creed 3 and he's never mentioned. Like, what the hell happened to Rocky? Where is he? Is he dead? Is he just in Canada with his son? Like, where's Rocky? Hopefully that's addressed in Creed 4. I think there was like some creative problems that Sylvester Stallone had with some of the writers and he didn't want to come back for it, which sucks, but it ended on a really good note. So I hope they don't ruin it with Creed 4. Number 5. What do you think?
I would have ranked that a little bit lower.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't too big on that.
You would have ranked it lower, like Spider-Man swings low in my number 5 pick, Across the Spider-Verse? I'm killing it with these segues tonight. She doesn't think so. But yeah, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I've watched it since theaters, and man, is this movie a masterpiece of animation. It is just...
Did Jake Martin ever come back?
I haven't seen him pop up in the chat yet. Maybe he left forever. Hopefully that's the case. Across the Spider-Verse is great. It again does the whole splitting a movie into 2 parts thing, which I think is a dumb trend, but it ends on a very satisfying cliffhanger. It makes me want to see what happens next. It ends on a natural cliffhanger, unlike Fast X, where it just cuts and it's over. Across the Spider-Verse is great, though. Miles Morales is really good in his lead role. I love Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hara. The cameos are great in this movie. Lego Spider-Man is in this. I mean, anything that you could want in a Spider-Man movie, it's basically represented here. So, Across the Spider-Verse. It's great. All right, now we're in the top 5.
Wait.
Hang on. I haven't revealed it yet. There it is. Okay.
Oh, ew, I cannot see that movie.
Why?
Yeah.
Why don't you like this?
I'm bored.
How could you get bored with this?
How did you get bored with this? I just don't like it.
Well, I know someone who didn't like something else. Rocket Raccoon didn't like getting experimented on in Guardians of the Galaxy 4.
Made me sad.
My number 4 pick, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, actually. Yes, it made me feel things.
Wait, actually...
It made me feel sad,
maybe it
which
was
I liked. I liked being sad in this movie.
Why do you like that?
I don't know, because it made me feel things.
Okay.
This was a great capper to the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. Rocket Raccoon is like my favorite character now because of this movie. Just the amount of animal abuse that's shown here, it makes me want to save every animal on Earth. And it makes me hate the main villain of this film. What's his name? I forgot what his name is.
Wow.
What's his name? Damn it, what's his name?
Who are you talking about?
The villain of this movie. I can't remember what his name is. The Overlord or something?
Gargamel.
No. Fuck, what's his name? The High Evolutionary. Okay, wow.
I would have thought of that.
I blanked on that so hard. He's played by Chidi from the, is he played by Chidi from the Good Place?
Chidi?
Yeah. No, it's a different guy. Yeah, no, it's a different guy. He was in Peacemaker, actually. He was the...
Oh, you mean the one I wanted to see and you watched it?
You never told me you wanted to see it.
Well, I wanted to see it.
Well, you never told me that. Yeah, he was in Peacemaker as one of the main heroes. No, Chidi's played by a different guy. But no, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Great capper to the trilogy. The action's great. Cast is great. James Gunn ended his trilogy on a high note. I love basically everything about this movie. I love the white slipcover on this, too. Don't you think this is nice?
Mm-hmm.
The white and purple color scheme. We hadn't seen purple in a Guardians movie since the first one, so I'm glad purple made a comeback here. It's kind of a darker purple, too. So, my number 3 pick is probably not going to shock anyone. It's definitely not going to shock her.
Oh, I thought that was going to rank number 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be shocked by number 2 then. Just like Dr. Robert J. Oppenheimer was shocked when his bomb went off
Was he that
in
shocked,
Oppenheimer. He didn't know the scale of it. That's why he said, "Now I have become man, destroyer of worlds." It's poetic.
I'm not too worried about all that.
A 3-hour historical epic directed by Christopher Nolan where no CGI was used. Yeah, this was a great movie. Oppenheimer was fantastic. I just got this for Christmas, so I have not been able to watch it yet on my home, on my home screen. But I intend on watching it soon because I can't wait to get re-immersed into this film. Just the immersion factor of this is really why it ranks so high on my list. I was in a movie theater with 2 other people. We were all spread around, and I was engrossed in this world of Robert J. Oppenheimer. Or J. Robert Oppenheimer, sorry. Cillian Murphy's fantastic. He deserves an Oscar for this role, at least a nomination for it. If he doesn't win, that's a crime, but at least he got nominated. This movie's fantastic. I cannot wait to watch it again. Its 3-hour runtime flies by. Robert Downey Jr. is amazing in it. Everything about this movie is perfection. So, I'm going to check the chat again before I reveal my top 2. You guys having fun yet? I hope you guys are having fun. So, movie and game lover, the timeout's been stopped. Like, Jake can come back whenever he wants now. It's been 10 minutes.
What did he say?
He's like, let Jake Martin back in. He's calmed down now. Like,
How would you know? What are y'all talking?
yo, dude, I can't do anything to get him back in here. Like, I put him in timeout. He's now out of timeout. He can come back whenever he wants. That's his choice, not mine. So, Okay, movie and game lover. Now you're going in timeout.
Wait, what'd he say?
That's not right.
What do you say?
He said, Austin, you son of a bitch, why would you tell Jake Martin to go in timeout? You're going in timeout now, buddy.
Nobody talks to Austin like that.
I ain't dealing with that shit.
No.
No one talks to Austin like that.
No, he's one of my faves. Nobody speaks to him like that. Why do people roll up in here with all that audacity?
All that audacity. They act like they run this shit.
Honestly.
Anyway, back to it. Number 2.
Wait. That's my number 1.
Number 2 is Sound of Freedom.
Freedom?
Or Freedom. This movie was a complete surprise to me. For one thing, it was owned by Fox, it was produced by Fox, and they wouldn't release it. So this newcomer, Angel Studios, came out and said, we're going to buy it, and we're going to put it out on July 4th, and we're going to make more money than Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny in its first weekend. Which it did. Now, the controversial history of the main guy in the movie, I'm not talking about that here. I'm talking about strictly the film itself. This film's amazing from a director standpoint. Jim Caviezel gives a captivating performance, and the message that this movie sends out into the world is a message that nobody wants to talk about right now. There are more slaves in the world right now than there have ever been, many of them children. This movie highlights that, shows an ugly, ugly side of child sex trafficking, and shows just the absolute evil and horror that humanity is capable of. And it shines a huge light on it, and everyone should see it. This movie is so important. Everyone should watch it at least once in their lives. That's why it ranks so high on my list, because Hollywood said no to it, and Angel Studios said, we're going to put it out there so everyone can see it. It's an amazing achievement of a film, and it's really that's really all I can say about it. Except for the asshole who tried to kick us out of our seats when we watched it in the theater.
I was ready to cut someone.
Did I tell you all about that? About the asshole at the theater? So we go to see Sound of Freedom. Theater sold out, of course. We're in our seat. This dude comes up, older guy, starts talking to her and says, "You're in my seat, get out."
It's like, you're in my face. Get out.
Didn't even ask nicely, just said, "Get out of my seat."
And what did I say?
I was like, "Excuse me?"
What did I say?
You said no.
As I would.
You basically said, "No, this is my seat."
See, if you don't know me in person, you don't know that, like, I don't deal with confrontation very well. So that was a bad move on his part. As in, the guy who claimed I was in his seat, that just wasn't a super great idea.
Yeah, no. I remember you did tell him there's an open seat right there, right next to you. And he said, "No, my wife's coming." I was like,
well, that's really sad. That's so sad.
"Sorry, these are our seats." But then actually he went to go get a manager, and then the people that were sitting next to us, they were actually nice about it.
And then the manager was standing in front of me blocking the screen. I was like, you can also move.
Well, I hadn't got to that yet.
Oh, oopsies.
So the people sitting next to us, it turns out they were in the wrong seats accidentally, and they were very nice about it. They said, "Sorry, I think we're in your all seats. We're going to go down there. Enjoy the movie." Like, they were really nice about it. Just a little kindness goes a long way. Just to say that. So we scooched over. The manager came up and was kind of rude. He was
just blocking the screen. I was like, first off, I really hope either the cost of this movie is being covered or you're willing to reverse it, because you literally just ruined 5 minutes of it because your big fat ass is standing in front of the screen.
Pretty much. It wasn't a great theater experience at first. After all that stuff was settled down, then it was a great theater experience. So, before I reveal my number one pick,
let me see. I already knew what it was.
Movie and Game Lover has apparently made a post about me. Let's read it off here. Guys, I'm so pissed off as BS hell. Why Why? Because now Lego Lover 117 put me in timeout from his stream. But dude, come on, that's literal bullshit. That's it. From now on, I'm never ever live chatting in your streams anymore till you can please understand how mad I am at you. Same to your fiance.
Whatever will we do? Oh.
Here's the thing, movie and game lover. I know that you're still watching. Don't come in here and start talking shit to everybody else in the chat. Okay? I have every right to put you in timeout.
You can't come for us, but when you start coming for like Austin or even like Katie, some of our OGs, like that's when it's like that's something different.
That's when it gets personal. Your little buddy Jake Martin was starting shit with her mom. Put him in timeout. You start coming after Austin, you go in timeout. We don't deal with that kind of thing, man. That's ridiculous. This is the same shit that I had to go on in my community tab a few weeks ago because Jake Martin went on just this crazy, borderline nuts rant about me not talking to him.
Oh,
Both of you need to grow up.
We laughed really hard about that, by the way. I'm gonna let you know that. It was like a huge joke.
It was a huge joke because it's ridiculous. You're acting like you're 5 years old. Grow up. Anyway, we're done with that now. We're going to talk about our number one movie of the year. Well, my number one movie.
Thanks, Katie. I almost sat on my iPad.
Number one movie. She didn't see it, but I did. I saw it in IMAX.
Harrison said Karen alert. I really hope you're talking about somebody else. OMG! Jake just said, don't talk to movie and game lover like that.
I will talk to movie and game lover like that, Jake Martin. I'll talk to both of you like that. Because you come in here acting like 5-year-olds like you run this thing. You don't. It's my stream. Shut up.
I love this. I'm having so much fun.
I'm getting pissed off here because these two are acting like they run this shit. Whose stream is it? Whose channel is this on? Mine.
He said, you know what? Goodbye and Happy New Year.
Fine. Later. I'll see ya when you make a borderline crazy post about me later on tonight, like I know you're gonna do. Bye! Don't bother coming back here with that kind of attitude. Anyway, number one.
And he said, I am 19 years old.
Good for you! Start acting like it! God.
And then he said, bother y'all! What does that even mean, bro? My mom said so angry.
Yes, I'm pissed off because his people are so dumb.
This guy said, fuck you, I am not chatting anymore. Goodbye.
I don't understand why you say you're 19 years old, yet you act like you're 5. Like, it just makes me so mad.
Yo.
Act like a normal human being. That's all I ask.
Like, he says...
Anyway, my number one film of the year is John Wick Chapter 4. And it's about what I want to do to Jake Martin right now. John Wick Chapter 4 is amazing. I saw it in IMAX the first day it came out. It was awesome. The sound mix was great. I was in the theater till like 2 a.m. It was an awesome experience. Just packed with a whole bunch of John Wick fans. Just an amazing, amazing film. The action scenes in this are next level. Keanu Reeves is amazing as this character, and it ends on a perfectly satisfying note. It's 3 hours of glorious carnage, and everyone should watch it. The slipcover for this film, though, is kind of dumb. I mean, I get it, it's John Wick, but the slipcover for the Blu-ray, which is what I used for this graphic here, is actually kind of better than the 4K slipcover. So those are my top 10 movies of the year, along with banning some idiotic morons from the stream. I've about had it. I've about had it with those two. So anyway, we're done with that. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it anymore. We're done with that.
Oh, I don't want to be done with it.
So, John Wick was an epic conclusion to the character. Everyone's pretty much saying how John Wick is great. Yeah, I agree. John Wick's awesome. So these are my top 10.
OMG, Jack said, how dare you ban them?
I banned them because it's my stream, and they're pissing me off, Jack. You want it next?
Oh.
My My trigger finger's getting itchy over here, y'all. About had it. Anyway, these are my top 10 films of the year. Like I said, I bought them all in physical media to support physical media because it's so important nowadays, because physical media is unfortunately a dying art. Also, the honorable mentions. They're here too. So, oh, Jack C is a little angry there. He's an angry elf.
F you, Lego Lover 117. I am not chatting anymore. Goodbye. Yo, I'm having so much fun. This is hilarious. Don't do that! Yes, we will do that.
Time out.
Bye-bye, toodles.
Dab me up, bro. Anyway, thank you, Harrison Allen. He says he's supporting physical
Woo.
media. Awesome. All right. So that was fun. You're very welcome, Austin. No one comes in the stream and talks to you like that. That just ain't gonna fly. Ain't gonna fly around here. This whole thing is insane. Jay, I'm just over here trying to do my top 10 movies of the year, and then you got Jake Martin and Movie and Game Lover coming in here acting like they run this shit.
They just got skunked.
They just got skunked. They just got skunked. Oh, man. Dude. That's not how I saw this going tonight. I thought putting Jake Martin in timeout would teach him a lesson. Apparently not.
Can I just do, like, my top 3 favorite movies? Because I get stressed out thinking about, like, 10. Because 10 is, like, excessive.
I mean, sure, you can.
Okay, so my first favorite... Oh, my gosh. Is Sound of Freedom. Hold on, what's my... Oh, okay. Basically... Hold on, let me...
Here. You have to hold it up.
Oh!
You have to hold it up.
My second one is... Hand me that second one. My number 2 is Plane. And my number 3... Hold on. Do you know my number 3? Or I don't even know if you have it here.
Is it Barbie?
Oh, can I say 4 of my favorite movies?
Is it Ninja Turtles? Yeah, I have Mario.
You asshole.
Yes, you...
This one, and then where's
Mario.
Barbie?
Mario made my top 10.
And then that one, Barbie. Braby.
Brabby. Did Ninja Turtles make your top 10?
No. Well, probably like number 7.
Yeah, I liked Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. It just wasn't good enough to make my top 10 or even my honorable mentions, to be honest with you. I mean, it was fun. I haven't seen it since theaters, though, so I can't really judge it.
Movie and Game Lover says, I'm sorry, Austin, in all caps. Bro, I thought you were leaving. Why are you back? Please forgive me, Austin. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, Jake. Can we get the barnacle out of here since we were very mad at Garrett?
Get the barnacle out of... Okay. Be mad. I really don't care right now.
He did not just say that.
Get the barnacle out of here. You should be in timeout for that one.
I'm gonna
like,
get
to
the
be
barnacle
honest.
out of here right now.
I'm gonna get the barnacle out of here.
I'm literally so dead right now.
What we're actually gonna do is get the barnacle over to things I have that you don't. So here's the intro for
Wait,
that.
hang on. I gotta get the barnacle over here. Hang on.
Okay, now we're back.
We're gonna get the barnacle onto the next segment.
We're gonna get the barnacle over to this segment.
Dude, I'm literally...
Alright, now let's show our barnacle things I have that you don't. So,
Okay. First off, can you get this case, the barnacle, away from me right now?
this?
Yeah, now it's the barnacle. Okay.
Now it's the barnacle. Alright, so these I picked up like a day or two ago. I went to a game exchange for the first time in a while, and I grabbed Disney Golf. We're Disney fans. It was $10. Why not? I also grabbed Lego Soccer Mania,
I hope you
which
and
I had never heard of before.
I hope you and Hope are happy, Garrett.
Oh, I'm very happy. Thanks. Lego Soccer Mania. I think I have this on Game Boy, but it's like Football Mania or something. We're probably gonna do Let's Plays on these at some point, but they looked fun. So Lego Soccer Mania and Disney Golf. These I picked up at a flea market, or this next one I picked up at a flea market the other day. We're trying to collect the Baby Einstein stuff for our future kids. So this is one we didn't have already. Numbers Nursery. I grew up on these and I turned out somewhat okay. So I think my kid will be fine watching these. So yeah, I don't know a lot about that one. These I grabbed at... they made everything for the PS2. Disney Cooking, Disney Skateboarding, etc. Disney Cooking? Are you serious? I have to find that now. Holy shoot, I have to find that now. So, these next titles I picked up at a Half Price Books. They were having like this big clearance sale. So we have double feature of Last Man Standing and The Last Boy Scout. Bruce Willis is officially retired from acting because of his aphasia diagnosis. Figured I'd give these two movies a watch since they star him. This 4-film pack. This was like $3. So was the 2-pack with Bruce Willis. This has Ninja, Assassin, Blood Diamond, Executive Decision, and Domino. It looked interesting. Executive Decision I've heard good things about, so I've heard good things about Blood Diamond too, so there's that one. This movie I wanted to see in theaters a few years ago. It looked interesting. It stars, I think, Lakeith Stanfield. It's Sorry to Bother You. It's like about cold callers and stuff like that. It looks interesting, so grabbed it. That was like $7. This is the original Red Dawn, starring Patrick the Swayze. Never seen it. I heard it's an action classic, so I'm gonna give it a watch. I saw the remake with Josh Peck and Chris Hemsworth back in like freshman year of high school. It wasn't great, so got the original. This one I'm sure you'll love. It's Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. $3. They were clearancing out all their Christmas stuff. So, have you ever seen this?
Yes, I do like that.
Is it good?
Mhm.
Was it worth $3?
Yes.
Okay. This one I also picked up at that same flea market with the Numbers Nursery one. It's The Judge on Blu-ray. Robert Downey Jr. is one of my favorite actors. This movie's fantastic. So I decided to grab it on physical media for like $3. That's it. That's all things I have that you don't. I guess you could also count the Christmas stuff that I got, but you've already seen that in the video. Have we had any more drama in the chat?
I don't think so. I've been reading it.
Had a bunch of Baby Einstein DVDs as a toddler. Yeah, we did too. My brother actually really loved the Language Nursery one because it had a tiger in it. That was his favorite.
Do you remember Lucy's ex that left his AirPods like in her couch, and Wyatt found them and claimed them and renamed them Wyatt's AirPods?
No, I never heard about that.
You never heard about that?
No, you never told me that.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Were you around then? Maybe. Nick? Do you remember Nick?
I think was he the one that drove the Maserati?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nickarati.
Yeah, I remember him. Red Dawn was one of the first movies to receive a PG-13 rating. That's right. I think it pushed it to the brink then, so I'm excited to see what it does with the PG-13 rating. I loved the farm and zebra ones. Oh, the farm one was always my favorite, dude. I love this. I always loved the transportation one that had like a horse on the cover of it because it had trains in it. Obviously, I like trains. Actually, I can show you all the ones that we have right now. They're over here. As I fall. Kearney. impromptu Baby Einstein collection video for my future children. Ugh, here we go. So, we have Baby's First Moves. I never had that one. Lullaby Time. Never had that one either. Discovering Shapes. Never had that one. Wordsworth. This one I did have. This one was fun. Baby Bach. Meet the Orchestra. Baby Santa's Music Box. That was always fun to watch around Christmas. World Animals. This one still has the price tag on it, but we have Baby Neptune. This one was also one of my favorites. I loved water as a kid. Yeah, Baby Galileo. Here's the zebra one for Topher. Baby Monet. Van Gogh. This one I always thought was funny because of the puppet. The little Van Gogh puppet. We have Neighborhood Animals. This one also still has the price tag on it, but oh lord. Baby Beethoven. Here's the farm one. Baby McDonald. Yeah, Baby Mozart. The first one, Language Nursery. I think this is the one that has the funny green dragon on it. Or no, maybe that was, I think that was Beethoven. No. Maybe it was it Bach? Hang on, let me check the back of this. No, it wasn't Bach either. Weird. I don't know. Then we have Baby Noah. So, that's all the Baby Einstein stuff we have. Yippee. Yippee, yoo-hoo. That's great. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. Now I'm trying to remember which one of these has the funny, There was one of these that had a green dragon on it, and I used to laugh hysterically at it when I was a kid. My mom thought it was so funny. I can't remember which one it is now. It's one of these. I swear it is, because we've watched it before. I showed her.
Oh, is that the one when I couldn't stop watching it?
Yeah, you were mesmerized. Because I showed one to her just to be like, here's what our kids are going to be learning. They're not learning terrorism or anything. And it was the one where is a green dragon and it walks on screen and it looks at the camera and it goes cocks his head and then it goes Blah! And, sticks his tongue out.
Movie
and
Game Over.
I thought that was so funny when I was a kid.
He said, but I should be going anyway since it's already close to midnight after craziness that you caused. So good night, everyone. Even you and Hope. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I really hope you don't come back. That's just rude, man. You come in here, you start shit, and then you go well, all that craziness, you caused it!
Oh, Katie, by the way, on my left foot it's a birthmark, so it's fine. It doesn't hurt me. Ooh, for free?
Everything is content. You ain't seeing those toes for free. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah, it's just birthmark. It's fine.
Alright, so that's everything.
Bruh.
Our kids got a great supply of entertainment. I do want to find the transportation one at some point. That one was fun. So put these back over on the shelf. I'll set them back up after the stream's over. Now we have a special guest star. It's Kermit the Frog. Kermit, how do you...
Is that mine or yours?
No, it's yours. Kermit, how do you feel about moving Game Lover?
Well, I really think that it was really his fault for coming in the stream and talking bad about people like that. And I don't understand why he feels that he needs to say that craziness happened because it was all his fault. You know?
I agree, Kermit. I agree. Do you think she should stop doing that?
Oh
When
yes,
the
I really.
lights
Oh yes,
go
I really agree for that.
down in the city.
Can you shut the fuck up? We're trying to have a live stream here.
Do you think I should have Kermit on as a guest host every now and then?
I think so. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection.
The Rainbow Connection.
The lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Boy, if you don't.
We have officially devolved into madness.
We're jerking out of here.
Why am I not that tired?
Really? You're not?
Yeah, not really.
Gum Rubber should definitely bring Kermit back.
You should just, like, bring him back anytime somebody acts up.
You could just say, like...
Oh, that's not very nice.
Yeah.
Should have Kermit do his own HMR. On some random movie, Kermit does his own HMR.
Hello everyone, it's Kermit the Frog here, and I'm going to be talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
My son asked me this. I almost lost it.
Do you want to see me make my balls clap?
You're not gonna play that video.
I want to see my mouse clap.
I would never.
Oh, really?
I'm sure.
I forgot that we're still on video.
Yep, still here. Not to keep this drama going any further, but Jake did make a community post about us. Do you want me to read it? Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
It says, "Everyone, I am extremely... I will destroy you!"
Okay, I'm done. Jake, take this!
Pile truck
In the city!
in the city!
Ew! What the hell? Okay, read the post.
That was nice.
Read the post!
I feel like I lost 3 pounds.
Stop! That's so nasty. Just because I exposed you.
I wouldn't.
Get off!
I wouldn't sit up there if I were you. Okay, so he says, "Everyone, I am extremely angry. Why? Because at LegoLover117 put me in timeout for his final live stream of December, and also at the end of 2023." I was arguing about Barney's meant for everyone, not just children, and also I was forcing the other YouTubers to stay out of the arguments, and now Austin Anthony says...
And also I was forcing other people to do things I wanted them to do.
And now Austin Anthony says, finally, he's in timeout, which that wasn't very nice for Austin Anthony or any other YouTubers, and even Lego Lover and his flipping fiance Hope
I'm the flipping fiance.
to treat me like bullcrap, and now I am losing my temper, and I'm giving these barnacle heads the final straw. And furthermore, this is the first time you guys ever listen to me. even you, Lego Lover 117 and Hope Dunaway 340, I had enough of you guys being bullies to me. You guys have crossed the line. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Okay, first off, why does he sound like Rowley Jefferson?
That does it. No more Mr. Nice YouTuber, because from now on, I am never ever joining in your live streams again. Ever. You and your
that's not the
fiance,
case.
you and your fiance are banned from my YouTube channel. No more video for you.
I
I am unsubscribing from both of y'all, so bother you. You too, J Game Guy. I've had it.
I bet
I
we're
am
not that lucky.
I have spoken. Do you guys hear me and understand what I said? Jake Martin has spoken. Also, I'm deleting the feelings poster I made for Lego Lover at Home since last flipping month.
Okay, I wish we were lucky enough to actually get rid of him forever. However, I don't think that's the case.
Also, in case you guys are wondering, he includes photos of Angry Elmo, Angry some fairy thing,
I want to pee my pants.
Angry Toby, Angry SpongeBob, and Angry Thomas, just to tell us how angry he is.
No, but also, I feel like Barnacle Head is, like, the most appropriate thing to call me, because, like, it fits.
I am giving you barnacle heads.
No, and then what do you say? I am never coming back.
We
Please.
should be so lucky. He says,
It
I
was-
am unsubscribing. Sure, because the last time I checked, my number didn't go down.
Can I just see it? Can I read it myself?
It is a thing of beauty. I have to screenshot this before he deletes it.
If you're wondering, I'm the flipping fiance he's
like he
referring
did
to.
the other one.
This is iconic.
I'm never letting him forget this.
I am actually. It's in all caps. You
Yep,
need to calm
that's why
down.
I was that was why I raised my voice a little higher than normal.
Okay, hold on. He's losing his. Oh, hang on. He's losing his temper
He's
because we
losing his
treat him
temper.
like bull crap.
Right, yes. Because
He's so bad for that. Aw, like I'm telling.
right, yes, because he comes into my live stream and acts like he owns the place.
Because honestly, we are barnacle heads.
Yet
He's
yet
right.
somehow that's my fault because I'm a barnacle head.
He's so right though. We are the most barnacle heads
So
I've ever
right,
seen.
so right. The most barnacle heads I've ever seen in my whole life.
Honestly, that's a pretty appropriate response. I'll give him that.
Yep.
That wasn't very nice.
That wasn't very. Oh yeah, it wasn't.
I'm a flipping fiancé. I'm pretty proud of that. You need to you need to calm down. Why did he tag him though? What is wrong with you?
Stop.
He threw himself and my AirPods onto the ground like a barnacle head.
Oh my gosh.
You need to get the barnacle away from me right now because this is uncalled for. I mean, you really should be more upset because the feelings poster is getting deleted. And you're laughing about
Not
it.
the Felix poster. Oh my gosh.
I said, not the feelings poster.
Oh man. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts me deeply. I'm cut, honestly. Cut to the core.
Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. Movie and Game Lover says, I think you owe Jake Martin an apology.
Oh, I owe him an apology!
No, read what this person said.
an ab workout from that. Oh my.
Wait, Austin's calling. I'm gonna answer it.
Calling?
Like literally. Hello?
Hey guys, stop being such a barnacle head.
Austin needs to get the barnacle out of here.
I'm gonna.
Dude, we're having way too much fun right now, and 2023 is not even over.
I know. I love this. This is amazing.
Oh.
Oh.
And just wait on the stream. Now everybody knows that I'm here.
Well, thank you for calling in. This is awesome. You need to do this next stream.
This is awesome.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so fun to watch back.
I know. I'm so pumped. It's literally still on the floor. You need to stand up.
Alright, Happy New Year. I'll catch you back in the chat.
Alright, Happy New Year, bud.
See you, dude.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Thanks for calling in, Austin.
Oh my gosh.
See, that's what happens when you can be a cool fan, is you get access like that. When
That's
you're
what
an
happens
asshole,
when
you
you're
don't-
not a barnacle head. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel like I just lost all the fluid in my body.
The way you fell on the floor actually was hilarious. Jake, oh, he said no super chat for you. You guys are
not
no funny at all.
You gonna make a feelings poster about it, bro? I'm trying not to be mean here, but like, come on.
I feel like kind of proud that I am the flipping fiancé.
Yeah, I think
That
you
he-
should. You really should feel bad
that
about
I
it.
was like called out for that.
You really should, yeah.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. I think so too.
I'm having so much fun. Jake, why are you back, bro? You said you were gonna be
You
gone
said you were
forever.
leaving and you're not gone.
I knew we wouldn't be lucky enough to get rid of you forever. I knew it.
He said, I'm unsubscribing and I'm never coming back to your streams again.
Okay.
Yet here you
Yeah,
are.
yet you have returned.
Somehow Jake Martin has returned. Oh, man.
See, you get privileges when you're nice.
And you're nice and not
You're
creepy.
special. You get to do fun things like Austin. Just saying. Nick, stop asking Garrett questions. Bro, why are you so
Why
mad?
are you still here? You said I'm going to bed and calm down and you're still here.
Listen, if you're mad, you should just leave. I don't know how to do a Kermit voice. Is Jake Barton mad? Sing a song for you. Is Jake Martin really mad?
Oh my gosh. I haven't laughed this hard since 1995.
When you were a little sperm?
Yeah, but that was during the nightclub days. We don't talk about that. Oh. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
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 Oh. Dude.
I just need to breathe. I just need to breathe for a second.
Okay, no more funny things for a few seconds.
No more barnacle head activities.
No barnacle.
I'm gonna get back in my chair. Try to finish this out with some degree of dignity and respect, which I have none for Jake Martin, so I doubt that'll happen.
Bro needs to calm down with his caps lock because it is tired.
Tiring, like, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. Ugh. That took like my remaining energy and just sucked it out of me. Like in one fell swoop, it's just gone. I don't know how to do a Kermit voice. Is Jack Martin really mad? Do, 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 do.
Now, why are we talking about 2019?
I'll never understand why some users type with caps lock on. Me neither, man. Me neither, dude. Oh, man. My energy's gone now. Just gone.
Y'all, that
Whew.
was so fun.
That was so funny. So I'm excited to see.
Oh, I got you. Jack, you have literally said goodnight like 5 million times. Are you leaving or not?
Just go.
Like,
Please
no longer.
leave. Which is worse, Skibbity Toilet or Coco Melon?
Skibbity toilet.
He literally says, "Good night now. I hate COVID."
Like, bro, are you
Bro,
leaving
go
or
to
not?
bed. Go to bed, please. I'm begging you. By the way, y'all, Hero the Japanese Train made a new video, so that's fun. I just learned about that now. Oh. Wow, the energy for this stream just like died.
Dude, this is so funny. I'm looking at the community tab. You said an angry Elmo, an angry fairy thing.
I don't even know what that is. I literally have no idea what that is, and I don't care enough to look it up.
I think it's from Elmo.
Is it?
I think it's Abby.
Did you look it up?
No, I mean, yeah, I looked it up. I didn't just
You just
know it.
knew? Like, I don't blame you. I know weird shit too. Do you know how to make meth?
Yeah. I'm just no, I don't.
No, NSA, we don't know how to make meth. Okay, we just watched Breaking Bad. Do you have to use like a road flare or something?
How long have we been live?
Like, I don't know.
3 hours?
I have no idea. I
Can't
haven't
you
even
see
looked.
on your own screen?
No, because the live counter down here isn't accurate to what we've been doing on YouTube.
I can just try to look this up.
What's the plan for the update video before your break?
Yeah,
It's gonna come out at some point. Honestly, I don't really have a plan for it. It's just gonna come out when it comes out. Maybe it'll have a barnacle head in it. I don't know.
We'll have to see about that.
It might. It's been over 3 hours. What the hell? This flew by. Damn, it like just hit 3 hours. That's crazy. That's literally insane. We just lost like 3 viewers in the span of 2 seconds. I hope one of them was Jake Martin.
Should have left a long time ago.
I'm willing to bet it's not. Oh, well, folks, this has been going for 3 hours now. We've officially hit the runtime of Oppenheimer. And, honestly, you could have watched Oppenheimer and got more out of it than you could have at this stream. But I'm happy that all of you decided to join. Whatever the hell happened there at the end, that was quite funny. I suspect some more community posts from,
I'll see you barnacle heads again in 2024.
I expect some more angry community posts from some very, very not mentally stable people. Jay, Jay said it's been an interesting stream, but I'm going to go for the night, and I'm actually serious. So, we'll see you all in 2024. My break is officially on right now, but I'm going to upload a video discussing what's coming in 2024, probably the first or second week of January. So that'll be good. And then expect streams in the months that I'm not uploading, like usual. It'll always be at the end of the month, like it always has been. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate Austin for the super chat. And we very much appreciate Jake Martin and Movie and Game Lover 98 for the hilarious laughs we had.
Shout out to you all.
Here at the end of the stream. Shout out to you guys. You all are the best. And
We'll see you barnacle
Keep it up.
heads next year.
keep it up, barnacle heads.
Stay real, barnacles.
Stay frosty, barnacle heads. Thank you all so very much for watching. And we'll see you all in 2024. Grace, peace. See you next year.
Wow. That's awesome.
Nailed it. Stay frosty, barnacle heads.